left the inner region after having defeated the Heralded Blades, and along your way, heading into the Elysian Nation in hopes of work. You guys came across some interesting things, fought a werewolf, saved a person. Um, Eventually, you ran into a man named Gregor Ezer, where you guys spoke with him in the town of Treberick. There, he offered you guys 2,000 gold pieces if you guys investigated the town of Jolswyn and looked into the rise of beasts southwest of the town. With that, you guys accepted, and that following evening, sought out for Jolswyn. When you guys arrived, you saw a figure in the opening of the village. Upon talking with him, you realized he was just kind of a simple historian, looking around the town. A high elf named Percivis. He warned you guys of the town, but you guys are you, and you continued onwards. You guys investigated around, but eventually stumbled across what appeared to be some kind of fracture in the air. Soren, you proceeded to touch the fracture, upon which everyone else, you saw Soren disappear. After some frantic debates, eventually everyone also touched the fracture and disappeared. On the other side, a weird alternate version of the town, with pieces of it floating in this large, limitless void. As you guys explored, you began to feel this presence kind of stirring around in the air. Quickly, after doing that, two humanoid aberrations covered in these tentacles appeared to attack you guys. A mean battle ensued. The creatures lashing onto you guys and kind of draining your energy, but you guys are skilled and managed to defeat them. Afterwards, the presence began to stir once again, slowly growing in power. Many of you opted to run, but some decided to stay. In the end, you all decided to wait to meet this presence face to face. Eventually, as the presence grew stronger, you guys met face to face. The form of this pink-skinned humanoid, this long black spiked hair, a long kind of slender tail, these opal eyes, the form of a Daelkyr, as they're known. Him and Soren exchanged many words. Soren seeking answers for why the Daelkyr, all those years ago, did not simply kill him. Daelkyr explained how he sensed her presence within him, saying he wanted to kill him, but that her energy prevented him from doing so. Soren, you then offered to join with the Daelkyr, offering up part of your soul in exchange for additional power. And luckily enough, the Daelkyr accepted. You guys then left back through the fracture, leaving the Daelkyr's realm. At which point, you guys left the village and had just started walking southwards, as at this point it is very much nighttime, probably roughly midnight, as you guys are a little battered, a little tired. As with that, that's where we left off.
Well, alright. I believe we were needing to take a long rest because it was like nightfall.
Mm-hmm. And I think we'd gotten a little ways out of the town.
Ventured a bit further away from the town.
If I remember correctly.
Yep, you guys are a little ways away from Joel's one at this point. With that, you guys go ahead and set up camp.
Yeah.
Roll out the campfire, roll out the bedrolls.
Mm-hmm.
That, if there's anything any of you want to do, you can go ahead and go into watches. I don't remember the watch order, I'm not going to lie.
I'm usually first.
Alright. Quinnterra. Taking first watch. What
Usually.
a gal. You know the drill.
Yeah. Not persuasion, Jesus Christ. Perception, right?
I would like to roll persuasion. Yeah, perception.
I will do persuasion.
First
15.
roll. 15. Not bad. It's a quiet, pretty night. The clouds have finally kind of passed, so it's no longer raining. So you can actually see the stars and the various moons. Um, but it's quiet. You're a little unsettled being so close to the ruins of this town, but you get past it. Um, so if there's anything specific you want to do, that your watch seems to go off pretty quietly.
I'm just gonna pet the cat the entire time.
Okay.
Oh shit, I forgot about him.
Merle,
Yeah.
Merle kind of leans into your hand, kind of starts purring a little bit. He seems happy.
All right, well, I think it's time for bed.
Are you sure?
Do
Right,
you
it
think I
was-
should stay up?
I mean, it's nice in the dark, is it not?
It can be, but I need to rest. We had a perilous fight that we had to deal with.
That is fair. What are the plans for tomorrow?
I think we're going to be investigating a new town. Be best to be on
Ooh.
our best behaviors.
New faces. It's okay.
Mhm.
I'm usually well behaved, no?
I agree. It's usually Nayr that's a pain with you.
I don't know why you'd hate a cat.
I don't either.
And we can go rest.
Okay. And with that, I'm going to wake up the person whoever's got second watch.
Right. Who wants to
take
take
it.
second?
I'll take it. I don't mind.
Soren.
All right. Oof.
7. Alright. Soren, you after getting woken up by Quinnterra, kind of take your seat, get comfortable. You still, after such a odd encounter,
Mm-hmm.
and even after making the deal, you still haven't really felt anything in these past couple hours. But you notice as you kind of begin to sit here and just kind of think as you do, it's a boring watch. You it's not quite a headache, but you kind of feel your mind go a little fuzzy. You kind of feel this faint almost a faint little surge kind of throughout your body and particularly up your neck into your head. As
Okay.
it probably lasts for 20, 30 minutes, as eventually you kind of just feel that fogginess kind of dissipates. As your mind feels incredibly clear and precise, almost like you could focus on anything for hours on end if you really wanted to. You're still tired, but you feel like your mind is incredibly sharp.
Yeah, like the weight of my mind has been lifted. Like it's free.
No, actually, it's more
Doesn't-
caged now than it's ever been.
Maybe.
But apart from that, it seems to be a quiet night.
All right. I'll go wake up Laufter.
Right. And we can have Nayr do fourth watch.
All right. Where's the perception button? There you go.
12. All right.
Pop 12.
Laufter, it's not, not your average day you just had, talking to a demi-deity, really. But, you're still comfortable. You like the flames. You kind of see the campfire sitting there in front of you, the flames kind of flickering. A quiet
Not the
night.
first time I've talked to higher powers or lower powers.
But as you kind of sit here, you can feel the faint presence, just kind of in your head a little bit, reminding you.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
But other than that, it's a quiet night.
Sweet. I'll wake up there then.
All right.
Wouldn't he have been in trance? So he should have been awake anyways.
Yeah, he should have, but yeah, I'll be honest, it doesn't matter. Plus
Oh.
7, you got a 12. What a guy.
Oh, I had a +0 and I got a 12. Suck it.
Alright.
Well, you go to sleep, Laufter, and Nayr does his thing. Presumably nothing bad happens as he proceeds to wake everyone up the following morning.
Long
button?
rest.
And you can hit that beautiful long rest button.
Yay,
Cool.
I have spell slots again.
Same.
Oh, Sam. Holy shit. I didn't realize I used all mine.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
bro, I
used all
had,
but
like,
one.
Who
I
did
used
we
all but
fight?
Dolguns.
The
Yep.
Dolgon's in the
Tentacle monsters.
area, remember?
No.
Against the deity? Or right before we met with the deity?
Oh, yeah.
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 They were some mean fuckers. What? It's the following morning. A little later into the morning, about 9-ish,
Waiting.
as you guys went to sleep. Pretty late. So the sun's already partway up. Starting to get a little warmer. Clear skies today. A nice, pretty blue sky. You guys eat, I presumably, some rations. Get yourselves ready for the day.
Yeah.
As
I'm gonna go
do
over
you-
and next to Laufter. And just sit right next to him as I eat my ration. So,
right.
how does it go?
I could ask you the same thing. How does it feel having the power from someone you actually know now?
I feel vivid, clear, sharp. I'm not sure what it means yet, but I guess we'll have to
Oh.
test it out.
Wait till they contact you again. Real interesting. Tell them to see what they want you to do.
Well, I told him I will always do what he wants me to for more power.
That's how it starts. Start
Yeah.
small. Kill a couple people, then they start wanting every day.
Which brings
Where's
me
on you?
to my question. What does your deity want, or patron want from you?
Mine. Oh, he wants me to be a harvester for him.
A harvester.
Yes. To send him the souls of
Ah,
pretty much anything.
gotcha. Well, you
Yeah.
helped me out. I will definitely help you out should I be required to. Or
I
if you need it.
appreciate that.
But, let's say we go kill these beasts.
I am all about this.
If the group is ready.
I
Yeah.
believe we are. Shall
Assuming
we?
Hell's good. All right. With that, you guys pack up your things and start heading south. As you cross the open fields, eventually cross the road. Seems quiet. No one seems to spot you. As let's see, what kind of distance are we going here for? Okay, not terrible. As you probably walk for a good 3-ish, 4-ish hours, crossing the main road, and kind of after you kind of get over the main road, you can kind of see the outline of the forest. And as you start to get closer, everyone make me some perception checks.
I'm gonna say, just as a time save, I think we have the cart and horse too.
You do, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I always forget about that.
Thunder.
All right, got the armors going.
Nice.
Like an 18.
So Quinnterra,
I'm the only one
kinda-
that sees things.
Yeah.
everyone else, you just kind of see the outline of a forest. Quinnterra, you notice as from the back of the cart as you're getting closer to the edge of this forest, you notice kind of further in, as you kind of look into it past the outline, you can almost see what appears to be this fog of sorts. This red tinted fog, almost like a mist that kind of is slowly emanating out. It doesn't look too thick from where you're at, but you notice it.
I'm gonna relay it to everybody in the party, obviously. Just there's a fog that's up ahead that's red. Do you guys see that or no?
Do we?
Now we do.
After he points it out, yeah, you kind of hone in and can see it.
I'd like to do an Arcana check just to see if I can detect any kind of magical being or if there's like just a magical energy in the air.
You could try and think
And
of
it just
how this is attached to
a
magic.
normal one or like disadvantage since like we're
Just normal.
further away.
Try to think what this fog could be. It's definitely odd. It's not a regular mist, that's for sure. You're guessing it has something magical akin to it, but without any more details apart from it being red, you don't really know.
Interesting.
I'm gonna fashion myself something to cover my mouth and nose.
All right.
I chaos bolt the fog. Wait, how far away is it first?
You guys are about 200 feet off.
Your
Okay.
chaos bolt's not gonna reach.
Yeah, I'm a little bit out of range.
You guys can pull closer if you want.
Yeah, I'll move forward 80
Alright.
feet to chaos bolt range.
Gotcha.
Wait. I can chaos bolt it, I think, because I can use distance spell.
Hold on. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Soren, as you
Okay.
kind of walk up and channel the energy into it, it's an odd feeling as instead of kind of drawing in on just your inner kind of magical wellspring, you could say, you kind of feel it draws upon your mind more so as you see the bolt form and shoot out in this beautiful purple color as it enters the mist. And a few seconds later, you hear a that kind of slowly echoes out, but it doesn't seem to affect the fog much. It just kind of moved out of the way.
Gotcha. So the fog seems sentient. I don't know. It was as if it moved out of the way. Weird.
Or the wind of your attack didn't just do that?
Perhaps. Did I like see anything specific that would make me think it's sentient other than it just moving?
Not really.
Okay. It could be.
Could I do a nature check? See if there's anything.
Sure.
Never mind.
You try to think, Quinnterra, but you haven't had a lot of experience with fog.
Okay, so we know it's the sentient fog that has some kind of magical being aura to it thing, but we're not sure what it is.
Well, we don't know it's sentient, but it's definitely magic.
Can I'm gonna think of something maybe in the history of maybe I've heard something. Fuck, I can't hear anything. I'm stupid.
You try to recall, but again, not a lot of mist where you came from.
I don't know, guys. I've thought of everything that I can think of. I'm not sure what this is. Just be careful. Oh, I'm sorry. I should say that differently. My bad. I don't know what it is, guys. I don't recall it in any way, shape, or form.
Well, the only way we're gonna find out is if we get closer.
Yeah, go all in.
I'm gonna stay like 30, 40 feet behind him.
Alright.
Find
Just
a cart.
slowly creeping in.
As you guys begin pulling inwards, Quinnterra, with that past perception check, as you guys start entering into the edge of the forest, Quinnterra, you would notice you see a few figures kind of off to your left, maybe 200-300 feet, just kind of walking the outskirts of the forest. Seem to be heading your direction, but
Hide! There's people! 200 feet out!
I quickly hide. Or
all right,
attempt
make a
to hide.
stealth.
Are we on the cart?
You are on the cart.
I thought we left the
Okay.
cart at the edge of the forest.
Oh, did you?
I thought that's what we all got out. That's what I figured we would do.
Yeah, I got out to get closer.
Okay. The cart is on the edge.
Okay.
I brought it close enough to the edge. How about that? And then we got out.
Gotcha. If you guys are all rolling stealth, I'll make Nayr roll stealth.
Well, he would roll cast without a shadow or whatever it is.
That is true.
Cast without a trace. That's what it is. Sorry.
Does use a spell slot, though.
He would do it anyways for stealth.
Yeah, he's been
Oh,
doing it
unless he
every
uses
Fair.
Blessings of the Trickster. Do you have that?
I do not.
No, Nayr.
Oh,
I think
that's what
does.
he is. Yeah.
Yeah. So he'd probably use
Okay.
that on himself to give him advantage because he's in.
I thought he would use Pass Without a Trace for everybody.
Yeah, he does. We'll do that.
Yeah.
So you guys all get a +10.
Yeah.
26,
pass.
29, 17.
Dang, you actually rolled
24.
not too bad.
Yeah, and 24. That's nice.
As you guys all head into the trees and kind of partway, I wouldn't say in the mist just yet, but kind of close to it. As you see the two figures kind of walk past, and from this distance, you notice Laufter. You would particularly recognize. You can see they're well armored, breastplate, got some long swords, and Laufter. You would recognize kind of on their left shoulders are the symbol of this golden bird kind of have reaching its wings up to the sun, and you would recognize that that is the symbol of a legion.
Ah. Guys, they're Legion soldiers.
Hmm.
They might just be patrolling. I don't think we have anything to worry about. Anybody wanted in a Legion? Legia?
Would I be Ace?
You've never had the guards come after you before.
Yeah, I didn't really decide on anything after Dolswin for my backstory, so.
I'm going instantly high elf look. Like
Uh,
royalty.
I technically don't know where I'm from.
You probably aren't Quinnterra.
Okay, bet.
The only thing that might catch you guys is your use of magic, but then again, no one has seen you use it, so.
Yeah.
A Chaos
guys.
Bolt just came flying in out of nowhere.
I think we're good.
Tee.
Best not to sneak around guards. They kind of get a little jumpy when you get the scare on them.
Guard might get nervous. Man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Well, with that, what do you guys want to do?
So I'll come out of stealth, no weapons drawn, just walk by casually.
By the guards?
We gotta go into the forest and they're blocking our way, so.
I thought you.
They walk past.
Yeah, you guys are already in the forest, partway.
Oh, I thought you said they were walking in our direction.
They are until you guys decide to stealth.
Oh.
And you guys kind of ran into the forest. They're walking past the outskirts of it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. They're not. Okay. So they're not coming. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Into the forest then.
Yeah.
Alright.
Same.
That's you guys begin your journey into the forest.
Inward.
Still gonna keep my 30 feet.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna keep stealthing because I don't trust what's going on.
Alright.
Just Quinnterra's nature.
I'm just gonna, as we're walking through trees, just do a little burn marks on the trees to leave a trail behind us.
Gotcha.
As you guys begin proceeding deeper into the forest, you kind of get that first kind of whiff of the mist, and it surprisingly doesn't smell like anything. It seems to just be kind of a mist. But you notice the biggest thing as soon as you enter the mist is it's hard to see anything from a great distance, as it kind of layers on itself after a certain distance. So you've probably got about 50, 60 feet of vision right now, but you notice it keeps getting thicker the further you go in.
How tall is the mist and the fog itself? Does it go all the way to the tree canopy?
You can see it kind of just progresses in every facet as you get deeper in. As you guys first entered, it was kind of at foot level, but eventually it has worked itself up to the chest, face, and above. So right now it's probably about 10-ish feet tall.
Kinky.
Hey, if you're into it. But
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use this to form a connection.
Right.
With Laufter.
He's standing right next to you.
Yeah, this is just make sure if we get separated,
Right.
and you have the same telepathic speech, so you could do that on someone as well. Like
I
buddy
could, but
up.
I'm not going to right now.
Okay.
Till I can't see one of them, and Ace will
Fair.
tell me exactly when that happens.
Anyway, in Laufter's mind, I'll be like forming a connection with you, make sure we don't get split up.
All right, easy enough.
That. I assume you guys keep going in. After probably a good 10-ish, 15 minutes of walking, you guys reach a good point where the fog is limited your vision to about 40-ish feet at this point. You're part way in, not too deep yet. But as you kind of are progressing, you guys are being quieter. Some of you stealthing, some not. As you guys are just kind of walking and not really speaking that, a whole lot, you notice the forest has been very quiet as you've been walking deeper in.
Just real quick, as we're walking, I'm gonna take that little tree of flame and just make a bigger flame. Does
Okay.
the fog do anything, or does that help our vision at all?
You kind of see the light pierces through it a little bit, but not a whole lot.
Okay,
Gotcha.
I'll keep that up, just
Okay.
as a beacon for everybody to kind of follow.
But as you guys are kind of standing here, you can kind of very vaguely hear almost like it sounds like a battle. You can kind of hear blades slicing, and the occasional grunt or so, pretty far off to your right. It's
I
very
am going
quiet,
to speed up and
but
get a little bit closer to Soren and Laufter now at this point.
all right. As you guys kind of get closer together.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems it's probably a good 400 or 500 feet away from you guys at this point. But
Alright.
you do hear it.
I missed it.
As we all get closer, what do you guys think? Sounds like a battle's going on. Should we intervene? Or at least get closer and see what's happening?
I think if we get too close, then we're probably going to get involved with how thick this fog is.
Well, this thick fog will help hide us as well. So
Just
we
be
could
ready to run is all I'm
teeter
going to
on the
say.
outskirts. Especially with Pass Without Trace spell going on.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I'd imagine we'd be pretty hard to see.
You guys all follow.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to stay 5 to 10 feet behind them.
Yep. I'll creep
Close
closer
enough
to
that I
the-
can see exactly where they're at.
We'll start
Gotcha,
heading towards the
gotcha.
battle.
I'll distinguish the flame and
I don't know. Where do you guys want Nayr?
Probably like in between, like either
Yeah,
first or
just kind of
second.
intermingled.
yeah.
Gotcha. So that you guys start heading to your right. kind of-
Actually, if Nayr was here, he would go charging into battle. Damn near. Let's be real. He'd be walking into it.
Maybe.
I'm just thinking how Nayr would actually play it is my thing.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm not sure on this one.
Because he has hidden from that one NPC in Jolswin, but he definitely charged into the freaking sewer water
Yeah,
against that
that's
water
my
elemental.
thing. So I'm not sure how he would play this.
Up to you
Not
guys.
being able to see it, I don't know. I mean,
Up to you all.
let's just stealth it for now, since everybody else is on that grind.
Alright.
And if he pops in and decides he wants to do something else, then we'll go that
Yeah.
way.
This is
That
the easiest.
works. That you guys begin following the sound, walking at maybe a slightly faster pace, but nothing crazy. As you trudge through the mist and through the heavy wood. Eventually, as you start getting closer, the mist kind of begins to clear out a little bit. And you can see it starts to open into a clearing. And at this point, you guys are pretty close. You can hear it. Some kind of beast attacking what it sounds maybe 3, 4 people. Can't tell what the beasts are or who the people are. They're just a little too far into the mist, but you can see the clearing begin to open.
Gotcha. I would like. How far away are they now?
You guys are probably 40, 50 feet away from them.
All right, I want to stealth and creep toward, like, close as I can to try to identify this thing, and then immediately relay that information through the psychic link.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth.
Before he does that, I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
Sweet. And you also have the
Plus-
+10.
Plus
So-
4 to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not been an hour yet. 28. All right.
You can roll
Plus
a
D4.
Plus a D4. Go for it.
32.
32, baby.
So
This man
God.
absolutely disappears.
The man is invisible.
as
Same
Soren,
here.
you just hone in with your new focused mind and just go step by step, making absolutely no noise. As you kind of go past the trees and into the clearing a little bit. You kind of see from where you're at, you can see there's more of a fight further in, but you can see the figures of what be two, well-armed people. You don't really recognize them. But you can see one of them's engaged with this weird kind of purple-skinned creature. And it's more like a slimy skin. You can see they have kind of like these pinchers in their mouth, kind of humanoid shaped, two big arms. And you can see coming from its mouth, it's like shooting these webs everywhere. As you can see, the man's kind of in melee with it, trying to like avoid the webs while also trying to attack it. And you can hear 3 other men further in also dealing with the same problem.
Okay, I'll relay. There's this like purple skin spider webbed humanoid thing shooting spider webs from his mouth. And are these guards?
They don't look like guards. They're wearing a different symbol,
Okay,
but you can't really make it out.
they don't look like the guards we just ran into.
Should we help them?
Does it look like they're losing this battle?
The one man you can see is definitely struggling. You don't know about the other 3.
This guy closest to me is definitely struggling. I don't know. I can't make out the other 2.
They
You
have
notice
to be
as-
careful.
Can I see where they are?
You can see where Soren is. You can't see where they are at.
I'm gonna move up just so I'm within 120 feet or within range of.
You're within
Okay.
like about 40-ish feet right now. You just can't see him because of the fog.
Okay, then I want to just get close enough that I can see him.
All right. Make a stealth.
Yep. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself because I can do
Go
that.
for it.
Hell yeah.
Roll another 32.
He
Oh my
just
gosh.
smashed the
Please.
18, baby.
D4. Ah!
30.
Still a 30, baby.
Yeah.
Like, look.
What's
God
up with
damn
the
it.
rolls, guys? What the hell?
That's my
I'm just
first
sneaking in
success.
behind.
Hey, my perception rolls have been shit. So
That's so
As
fucking
Laufter, you
great.
kind of sneak up right behind Soren, and you can see the same guy struggling against this creature. And Laufter, as you're kind of looking at him, you see off in the distance, maybe 15-ish feet, you see this flame ignite about 15 feet off from where he is and begin striking into something.
Ooh, my eyes go wide on that one. To Soren telepathically. But do we want to help from the shadows and not be seen the entire time?
sounds good to me.
All right. Little help. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
All right, you guys are going to enter the fray?
Yeah, I'll cast a Chaos Bolt immediately as well once I see
Well-
him casting a spell.
Chill
guess-
Touch just creates that ghostly hand that will land right on it. They won't be able to really see where it came from or anything.
Yeah.
I am going
Quiet.
to. Do I know the general direction of where it's coming from? Where the
Yeah.
fighting's coming from? Okay. After I see both of them cast their information or their spells, I want to cast Mage Hand with distance spell, and I want to push the figure or try to push the figure that's like
Okay.
hovered over the person
creature?
that's fighting. Yeah, the creature itself.
Okay.
After they do theirs. So I'm
Gotcha,
going to
gotcha.
see where it lands and hits and that kind of thing, and that's going to be my general direction I'm pushing
Okay.
this.
Well, with that, unfortunately, no surprise round. So I will have to ask you guys to roll initiative.
But we're in stealth.
You are, which means your attacks have advantage, but they're actively in combat, so we have to see how it plays into it.
Fine.
Sorry, but you're still
I
stealth.
have to click on my fucking character to roll initiative.
Quinnterra, you never left stealth. We'll say Nayr never left stealth. So you're
Wow.
all stealthed.
Wow.
Oh, I rolled with advantage because I toggled it for
Oh.
stealth reasons, but
Technically, wouldn't we have advantage in our initiative? Ah!
no.
No.
If you were an assassin, you would.
So my real roll was
What's
a
this?
14.
Hey,
The
so is
fuck?
mine.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll do it. Manually.
Does my spell still goes off because that was before we entered combat, though? It's just not a surprise round.
I'll say you can have it go off if you want, but you would lose your stealth.
That's fine. Like I said, with this, the hand doesn't come directly from me. It just
Yeah.
appears on them. So I may have broken stealth, but they'd still have to probably do an
Yeah.
active search to
You could
find me.
easily make a hide action again.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, go ahead and roll it again since you have advantage.
Okay.
Just to see if you get the crit. All right, we'll take the higher of the two. So 7 points
Sweet.
necrotic damage. As you see, it kind of just appears and grabs onto it and starts freezing away its skin.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You lose your stealth. Soren, anything you were doing?
Yeah, I was chaos bolting him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that advantage as well. Nice. 17. Pretty sure that hits.
And that'll be lightning.
All right. As you see it slams into it, and you see the thing kind of like shake from the electricity. 11 points of damage. And you can see your two hits, doing a good number on it. You also break stealth. All right. Sorry, I have to roll a lot of thingies here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. We'll roll Nayr. 12. All right. The dude. Oh, did I not? I did not pull up that one. Boop, boop, boop. Here we go. Nice. All right. There we go. Ascending. Okay. They're up first. As you guys slam into this creature, you immediately see it kind of turns at you. Particularly Soren doesn't notice you, Laufter. But it's kind of locked in combat with this one guy. So you see it kind of goes in for a slash against him. As you actually see that kind of scrapes down his back for 9 points of slice damage, and you can see he's not looking good. As you then see it goes in for a bite kind of around the jugular area. But you see the man kind of manages to grab it by the pinchers and kind of steer it away. This guy will make an attack. Advantage. Where's Mr. Here we go. That's a miss. That is a hit. As you can see here, another man also in the fray with some type of creature. Yeah, he's not doing hot. Alright. Soren, you're up.
Alright. I will step here for 5,
Yeah.
10, kind of make out people further out now. to relay to Laufter. 15, 20, 25. I will, from here. No more advantage on attacks, right?
Now you're no longer stealthed.
Yep,
Sadly.
no worries. So, I will Tasha's Mind Whip this one,
Alright, go for it.
and then I will Twin Spell this big motherfucker up here.
Alright. Nice. Intelligence
saving throw.
save. We'll do the purple man. A 9 for him.
Twin Spell.
And then twin spell.
2 sorcery points.
Alright.
Nice.
You can't take. Takes 3d6 psychic. Alright.
So
11. And
And
then
I can
it
move.
can't take a reaction. You can only have. It must choose whether it gets to move, an action, or a bonus. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, it's a good symbol for that. We'll do that. We'll do eyeball. And Soren, as you kind of come running up into the fray, you can see further up in a similar beautiful kind of half plate with this beautiful kind of blazing sword. You do see the form of Valen
Valen's
and
here.
his
Yep.
one associate to the right. As you kind of see, he sees the spider kind of reel back in pain mentally and kind of turns around to see what caused it. And you see he locks eyes with you. And he just kind of, what are the odds that you would be here?
Good to see you.
This is not how I thought our next meeting would be. Can you give us a second?
Well, at least I'm on your side.
Yeah. Appreciate it. This time.
And then I end my turn.
Laufter.
All right. How's that guy looking?
He's looking bad.
Looking bad. Okay. I heard him say that there were others up front, so at 30 speed.
Northeast.
15, 20. Yeah.
Is it supposed to be really dark?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the fog.
30.
Doing
Okay.
a number.
Is that
dark-
the one with the X dead?
Yes.
Okay.
Would
So
dark
shit
vision
close.
help at all?
Nope. They can't pierce through the mist.
What is that I'm seeing?
That's a
Appears to be
friendly.
the figure of a human. Humanoid.
Okay. Oh, there's the big one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with Scorching Ray. First one's gonna be on this guy.
All right. Go for it.
Okay.
26 to hit.
Nice. As you see the ray and slams into the head as the creature begins
That was
erupting into flames as it is dead.
It is dead. Awesome.
It is
Perfect.
dead.
That triggers this.
Does.
And also, where is it? And also that.
Dark one's
Nice,
blessing.
nice.
Heck
You
yeah.
can temporary hit points with a charisma modifier plus your warlock level.
So
Charisma.
8.
5 plus
Don't know what your charisma is.
4.
Okay.
9.
Nice.
Okay. Sweet. Then the next one's gonna go on to the big guy.
Go for it.
18.
That's a hit. As it slams into it, still standing.
Well, third one coming at you. That's a nat fucking 20. Let's go.
That is 6. Fortunately, a low roll. That's all right. Take the higher of the 2 for 8 points of fire damage as it slams into it. And you see the large beast. You can't really see it from this distance.
Mhm.
You just see it ignite into flames and hear the just the screams of it. Still standing, but it's still not doing good.
And that's my turn.
Nayr. What do you guys want Nayr to do?
I don't even think he can get close enough.
You get closer for maybe a spell. He has a
Guiding bolt-
crossbow.
Guiding bolt.
He'll
him
probably
if
just use
he's
a
in
cantrip
range.
spell, yeah.
He does have Sacred Flame and Toll the Dead.
You probably go for Toll the Dead, since he knows this is probably injured. Because they've been fighting.
It will. It's a saving throw, so advantage doesn't really help him. Wisdom saving throw. 2. As you just hear the ding, ding, ding of the bells ringing throughout the mist, as you see the spider just begin to wither away along with the flames, almost like this necrotic fire that kind of happens as it withers away. Anything else for Nayr?
You probably have a smart comment for Valen.
Probably in like a language I can't understand.
I don't know if you can see that Laufter, but there's another one here.
I can see his foot. Right there.
Yep.
With that, Valen's up as he will run up. He can't get advantage. He's just gonna go for it. Whew. That is a hit.
Silver longsword.
11 points
Ooh.
damage as you see it
He's a blood hunter.
slices through. And he'll go for another strike. 17. For another 13 as he goes back down for another backslash. As the creature does not appear to be doing good. As Valen will move around to here. His friend's turn. His friend is currently restrained in webbing. So he will make... Let me check. I think it's strength check.
Okay. I'll go grab a monster.
Yep. All right. He will go ahead and make a strength check. As he's trying to get out of the webs, but he can't. Spider's dead. Quinnterra.
I am going to move. I think I can move to there. But I think everything around me is dead. This is dead, and that is dead.
You can hear fighting
All
in
my
this
friends are
direction.
dead.
Okay, then I will cast fuck it, I'll cast Firebolt in that direction.
Okay. It'll be at disadvantage, so you can't see it, but
I
you
have
can still shoot it.
advantage, so it's normal.
Normal. Yep. Go for it.
I casted it to myself. Why do I do this?
See.
25 to hit with fire damage of 3.
All right. That does a hit as a little bolt slams into the creature, taking a little bit of damage. Sounds like it's still going, but it's not doing good.
Okay. Then I will use Quicken Spell.
Okay.
Then 2 sorcery points and go ahead and shoot a Chaos Bolt over that way.
This will be at disadvantage.
Oh, I need to probably put disadvantage on then. Disadvantage. And I'm going to cast it at level 2.
Okay, go for it.
Ah, never fucking mind. Don't worry about it.
A gamble is a gamble.
Yep.
As you see the bolt shoots and kind of goes to the side.
Then I am going to end my turn because I can't do anything else.
The little guard's turns. I'm assuming you don't want to take your attack of opportunity, Soren.
I would love to.
He will take a nice little shot. So, Oh, you're actually gonna.
You're taking your attack on opportunity on
Oh,
the friendly?
I misunderstood. I misunderstood.
I was
Sorry.
joking, but if you
Too
want
fucking
to,
late.
you can take the crit. You can kill him if you want.
I
That's
totally
16 damage.
misunderstood.
I was wondering. I was like, "You're not. There's no enemies around you. How are you getting an attack of
I was
opportunity?"
trigger happy.
Technically, that's a range attack too, so wouldn't that be with disadvantage anyways?
You know, look.
Well, as he steps away from me is when I get the
That's fair.
opportunity attack, so it wouldn't be.
No,
It'd
it
be
would.
10 feet.
It still would be.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's still technically into space. It's dumb.
Think of
Doesn't matter.
Sentinel. If somebody
Oh,
moves
yeah.
away from you, you
Alright.
stop their movement.
That's
Fair
a nice
enough.
bolt.
I'm not trying to
the
be an
other
asshole.
one-
I'm just saying.
We'll run up and also take another shot. As that actually misses, god damn it. The Ettercap's turn. He's gonna try and take some swings at that guy.
I mean, we could have
Some
turned it and
advantage.
just started killing them too, and take their shit.
I don't want to attack
As a
Valen.
miss. 18. Another 5 against him. He's already not doing too hot. Soren.
Alright, this time we shall not attack potential friendlies. We will move 25. Yeah, I'll just go for a nice chaos bolt.
Go for it. As you see that bolt, what kind of damage do you want?
Let's see. I got a 7 and a 6, so obviously psychic.
All right. As you see the bolt go around the restrained man and into the creature's mind, you see it just starts whirling in pain, throwing around its limbs. As eventually it kind of just instantly stops and then falls. As
Wow,
it is dead.
creature.
That will end this combat. As you kind of see Valen walks up and cuts his friend out of the webbing. Appreciated. It's the best I can do.
Anyone
As you
injured?
you kind of see this man kind of raises his hand.
I'll step over to him.
Me.
Low roll.
As you kind of see some of his wounds patch up.
Best I
As
can do.
Valen kind of looks at all you. Well, not how I thought we were going to meet again. But at least you're not trying to kill me off the bat, so I got that.
If I remember correctly, last time we weren't really trying to kill you. We are just trying to make you get your laps in.
That's right.
Just gonna walk up to him and be like, "That'll be 70 gold for saving your life."
You're a funny one.
Good to see you
if only I
too.
had 70 gold to give you.
Well,
Well,
Is there anything I can take from this?
you try and loot it for possible
Sure.
something or another.
I would like to.
I'll
help-
give-
Maybe webbing,
You-
poison,
you could
something.
Harvest it for some poison.
Yeah, I was
Sure.
gonna say I would like to help him harvest.
I'll
that
give
poison.
everybody a chance to loot, and once they finish with the body, I'm burning them.
Quinnterra, make survival with advantage since Soren's helping you.
What were these things called?
Advantage.
The smaller guys?
You guys would probably recognize them to be Ettercaps.
Nice.
What were they? Sorry.
Ettercaps.
Got you.
Okay.
I've never fought one of these.
Quinnterra,
before. No.
you go ahead and kind of start harvesting into more of the mouth area and kind of manage to get into the poison glands and kind of squeeze them out of whatever poison they had left into some vials. You have giant spider venom.
How many
I'll
vials?
say with a 20, I'll give you 3.
I'll give Soren one of them.
Appreciate you.
What's the big guy called?
Looks like a giant spider.
Okay.
Quite literally, just a big fucking spider.
Can I try to like look at its face features, like any spots?
Sure. Make an investigation.
Yeah, just trying to identify it.
So you could take a hard, long, thorough look at this thing. You are definitely impressed by the size. Not your average spider. Um, there aren't any particular markings that kind of point it out to you. But you would definitely notice kind of over its body. You can see kind of in the abdomen, there are these weird kind of runic cuts into its flesh that appear to have healed long ago. You'd probably recognize these are some kind of magical runes, but they're clearly not active now.
Okay. This had some sort of magical runes at one point on his stomach. They're not active anymore, but strange.
I've never liked spiders.
So, Valen, what brings you into these woods?
I was going to ask you the same thing,
Well,
but you asked first, so
for us, work.
work. Who's
Yep.
employing you?
Oh, just a traveler we met. Was wanting to investigate the strange monster occurrences in these woods.
Promised a high amount of gold. Didn't ask too many questions.
Interesting. Well, for me and Sir Eroff here, and the few lackeys that decided to come along with us, we've been tasked to investigate this by the Order.
The Order, eh?
Order of Kelkrith. That's where I am employed. Same with Eroff here.
Now that the blades are, run amok, I assume.
I've always been a part of the Order, but the Blades gave me a nice side job.
Ah, I see.
I don't exactly get paid with the Order, but
Hmm.
they give me a home, so. But yes, we believe there's something darker happening here. Something in the middle,
Well,
causing some type of something. We don't quite know what yet,
would you care
but we
to
believe
travel?
it's
Oh, go ahead.
we believe it to be connected to some greater being.
Hmm.
We just don't know what.
Well, would
Is
you
this
like
the-
to?
Is this
Sorry.
your first encounter in the woods?
Oh, I've never had to do anything in this forest.
No, I'm talking tonight. Or today, whatever time it is.
Like the first monsters they've had to
Oh,
fight?
gotcha.
Yeah.
We've heard of many roaming, but this is the first one we actually were engaged by once we tried getting a little farther in. We've been skirting the outskirts for a pretty long time.
Okay.
What I can tell, it just gets worse the deeper you go.
Yeah. How it always goes, isn't it?
Yeah. Can't always be
Um,
easy, yeah.
Yeah,
I
with
don't,
our numbers, it could be.
I don't know if my
That's
psychic
true.
link is still active, but if not,
I forgot how long it lasts.
um, number of miles, minutes equal to your sorcerer level, so 4 minutes.
Okay, yeah, so it expired a long time ago.
All right, so I'll renew it.
Gotcha.
Do we want to tag along with them and safety in numbers and all that, or
See? More the merrier. We're not splitting the prize with them. So
agreed?
And I'm not splitting my reward with you. Seems fair.
that was telepathic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Big brain.
Yep. And telepathically, they die, we get their stuff.
Very true. Silver longsword could be useful.
In the middle of them talking, I'm just gonna send something to Laufter. Hey, we need to burn these bodies whenever.
Oh, I've already. Yeah.
As
So
they're
there's
just
a body over
burning
here that's not
around
on
you.
fire.
It's on fire
I've already
now.
gotten my notes. They're all burnt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's burning.
Now it's
I-
burning.
I-
Now it's on fire.
I told them right as soon as everyone's done looting, I set everything on fire.
Mm-hmm. Well, would you all care to travel together?
With him?
Safety in numbers and all that.
You still holding a grudge, Quinnterra?
Maybe.
Telepathically, I say he dies, we get his stuff. So I noticed noticed a nice flame sword. That was
Yes.
interesting.
That is an art I learned from the order. Bit of
So
blood
it's not-
sacrifice.
Um,
Not a part of the blade, no.
would I know what
Never mind.
blood hunters are?
Not as fun.
Without making a check, having just lived in Elysian, you would know that you would know about kind of like a famous order of hunters who kind of help keep the people safe. They've been around for as long as you can remember. You wouldn't know specifically what they can do, but you would genuinely, have an idea.
Okay, I would relay partially, like, are you a part of that order, and then explain the details?
Yes, that order.
I see. I would not have took you for one at first glance, but
No, I try to
good
keep it
powers to have
sealed.
handy.
You're all a capable group. As long as you're not going to stab me in the back, we can travel further together if you so choose.
Monsters are the more pressing issue, I would say.
Hmm.
And we've
Yeah, I
never
see you
stabbed
turn-
you before. I smile, but
Not physically,
through a mask.
but monetarily, yes.
I just point to Quinnterra.
Laufter's hands
you
are up.
see, you see, he kind of turns to air off, and you kind of see he's not very quiet about it. So these lackeys, at this rate, they're gonna die. Let's be honest. So,
True.
how about you watch them, and I'll keep going. Trust me, I won't die.
Is Aerof the same one he had earlier?
Yeah, you recognize him.
Okay.
Alrighty, boss. As you kind of see, waves at the lackeys. Come on, boys. Sadly, your mommy's pies aren't going to get you through this one. As they walk off.
Your mommy's pies are not gonna get you through this one.
That's hilarious. Well, it looks like the old gang's back together.
Looks like it. Well,
Shall we press on?
got nothing better to do.
Alright.
Alright. With that, you guys keep pressing further into the forest. With Valen by your side now, as you guys start trudging along, you kind of see, starts talking to you guys. So, been a little bit. What have you been all up to, huh?
Well,
Did a nice little detour to Joel's Swin, met some friends, had some drinks, same old, just looking for more work.
pretty much.
Pulls out the bud stick. Just beating ass everywhere I go.
Yeah. Is that just a profession that you have?
And gotta practice after you.
You don't need to remind me of that night.
Got a little mascot now.
So
A
what are you...
mascot.
Oh, yeah. Point
Did we
to the
go back
cat.
to the cart over here?
You guys are heading further into the forest,
Yeah.
from what I understand.
Yeah.
What was the cat's name again?
Merle.
Merle.
She my girl.
We got
So
a
he stayed in
cat.
the cart.
Girl's my girl.
We
But,
got a cat.
Got a cat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a cat fan.
Can't imagine
I'm not a
why.
you fan.
And I'm not very interested in you either, so it's fair.
You were the other night.
That was under different circumstances.
Yeah, ones you had to pay for.
Yes. Yeah. But not as much as you apparently were charging in secret.
You just wanted extra that night.
I never asked for extra.
Hey. Sometimes you sleep with a horse, sometimes you don't. We can get past it now. Everyone's even.
Call me a
What?
whore again and see what happens.
I'm curious that you're all an Elysian. I wouldn't think Elysian would be your type.
What do you know of Jolswin?
Goswin? Thank God I wasn't there.
I was.
Oh, really? One of the luckies. Or unluckies. Depends on how you look at it.
Kind of minor illusion. The Heart of Darkness thing. Like
Hmm?
flash an image of what
Yeah,
went
it's-
down there.
The very dark kind of energy kind of comes across you. As
Anything to
Laufter,
boost it.
as you make the light around him kind of fade in as this darkness surrounds Soren, reminding everyone of that terrible, terrible day.
Super edgy.
Just because I can cast it up to 3 times. Like,
Amplify.
epic show, yeah.
It's a laser light show.
Well, looks like you got something out of it, though.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I heard it was a
More than
Daelkyr.
that it was.
Still don't know why the hell that thing attacked.
Questions for later.
I've faced many great things, but I don't think I'd want to fight one of those.
Oh, me and him are besties.
Besties, you spoke to it?
Yes.
Yeah. We all did.
You see Valen attempts to make an insight check. Really?
I can show you.
I'll
I'd have
pass.
to charge.
I'll pass.
Oh, I can show you, but I'd have to charge.
Should be harmless.
I'm
Just a demonstration.
we're walking. I don't want to get distracted.
Fair enough.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Of the Daelkyr.
I have advantage.
You know, Valen
Should
he's
be
a
normal.
tough man to read.
Can I reroll?
We'll take the 4. You rolled an 8.
Fuck you.
Hey, that's how that would work. So
Mm-hmm.
he's kind of like guarding himself to you because he's like more aware of what you're up to. I kind of.
I'm not up to
headcanon.
anything. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You kind of see. Oh, I totally lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Yes.
What the fuck was he gonna say? Well, you're definitely the most unique party of adventurers I've come across. So,
Thank you.
for better or worse,
Oh, you should just hang out with us, get to know us, and you'll really think we're the weird ones.
that's yeah, great idea. But
Drink
Yeah.
some Nayr when we get back to town.
you'll pay for drinks. I mean, I wouldn't mind a good beer after this.
It's settled. Let's go kill something.
Yes.
I have a feeling that's what we're gonna be doing.
Too bad.
But
Guidance myself and do a perception check.
roll that d4.
22.
22.
Doink.
Laufter, you take a pretty hefty look around. And as you guys are entering deeper, you notice the fog becomes more and more constricting. But in the area that you can see, you kind of see glimpses on the dirt of what appear to be very light bloodstains as you're starting to get deeper. And as you kind of follow it the best you can, you begin to kind of see on the edges of the mist, from what you can see, what appear to be almost like the occasional hand that kind of slips on the ground into the mist, or the occasional body part, or the occasional weapon. It appears you're kind of passing by multiple bodies of sorts.
Interesting.
But the blood trail keeps going.
All right. I'm still burning a tree to keep a path as we go.
But you guys continue onwards. You kind of see Merle kind of pokes out his head. Wait a minute. This is not a town.
Who said town?
Well, Quinnterra did. She said we were going to go to explore a town.
Oh, well, she lied to you.
I didn't lie to nobody.
We were hired to slaughter monsters in a forest.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we're in a forest, so. Oh.
Can you
Well,
feel what's
what's
going
what-
on here, Merle?
Doesn't smell very nice.
I'm gonna go over and not confront, but console Merle.
What's up with the
With the what?
what's up with all the red stuff on the ground?
It's blood.
Oh. That's usually not a good thing.
Probably not. But it'll be fine. We're professionals.
All right. Things get hairy.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but I didn't want to be rude about it,
That's not to be
Well,
rude.
But I can't really help much. I can teleport, but I can't.
I mean,
I
that's
I
useful
don't
in
do a
running.
lot. It is very useful in running. Yeah. That's why I don't do a lot of fights. Um, well, you guys have fun. If the bag gets thrown off, or I get thrown off, it's been nice knowing ya. Been good owners.
What the hell? Fucking
Some more than others. I point at Nayr.
Who's holding him?
Wait, sword?
Yeah, he usually hangs out in my hood
Okay.
a lot.
But best of luck as he goes back into your hood.
Bloop. All right. Well, the cat's afraid, and cats aren't, ones to give
Always
a shit about
afraid.
anything. So
Onward to the unknown. Into the unknown.
only one way this is gonna
Eh.
end.
Right.
Onward.
Death.
Inward.
All right.
May your hammer be mighty.
With that, you guys press onwards, following the same trail. Hard to kind of follow in the mist, but you guys are doing a good job. You're doing pretty experienced. Valen's helping you too. With that, following the trail, you guys walk for 20-ish, 30 minutes, getting progressively farther and farther into the forest. Eventually, the trail kind of leads you past these two kind of almost like hills or cliff faces, almost into what appear appears to be a small little grotto. And as you walk in, you can immediately smell the smell of decay. As you can see, what appears to be the large body of a dead horse to your left, and what appears to be a large ox further in front of you, and various dead bodies. As you guys kind of walk further in, you see kind of crossing or dividing this little grotto is this large web. And in the web, you can see this figure of a man who's just kind of barely breathing. You can see all these claw marks across him as he kind of catches an eye, kind of glances your guys' way. As you can see, he kind of struggles to talk, but he attempts to. As you kind of hear this very strained, I'd run if I were you. This force is an accursed thing. As he kind of leans back, you can see that he's using a lot of energy to try and talk.
Can I stealth up to him?
Yeah. As you kind of get within 5 feet.
Okay. If I can reach him, I'm gonna spare the dying on him. Because I'm guessing he's...
As you place your hand onto him and you see the spell kind of surge through. And you can see the man's just covered in wounds. And you see some of them kind of heal and kind of stop a lot of the bleeding that was happening. As he kind of thinks. But I would go. They done something. I don't know what. There was a beast. Bit into me. Clawed symbols into me.
Runes? I speak up just a little bit.
I don't know.
Can I
They
stealth up to
put
him
me in
and
this web.
try to see the symbols they clawed into him?
Sure. Make an investigation.
I'm gonna take out a dagger and start cutting the web around him.
What were you doing, Laufter? Sorry.
I just took out a dagger. I'm just cutting the web around him.
Okay. As you kind of cut him free. Soren, you can immediately see etched across his body, and particularly a very large one over the heart, are these various runes that are profusely bleeding and don't appear to be stopping to bleed. As you kind of cut him out, Laufter, and he kind of drops to the floor. Thank you.
I'm also gonna check if there's any webs leading from where I cut them to anywhere else.
So you see the web kind of stretches across this whole grotto, which is about 20 feet across. It's this large, thick web, and he was kind of in the middle of it, and you've kind of cut out a hole, but it doesn't appear to go further than that.
Hang on. The spider we killed earlier had these same runes in his chest. I think whatever this is magically turning them into those. With these runes.
I think you're right on that.
Soren, you have rolled some high investigations. You would notice that the runes on this guy compared to the spider are similar but different.
There is some differences here, though. I don't know what it all means, but I am very weary of this now. Wary of this.
Soren, as you kind of say that, you kind of hear the man kind of as he kind of drops back to the ground, and you see he places his right hand right over where the heart is. You see he kind of starts clawing into it. Oh God, something happening.
I'm gonna cast guidance in case he's trying to make a check to fight it.
I chaos bolt him.
Oh,
Holy shit!
And I rolled double ones, so there would be another one. It is against a new
That is
target,
fair.
though.
Yeah, there's no other targets in range. As you see the bolt slams into him, as he goes, But as you see that slams into him, you see his form immediately begins to kind of grow, and you see his appendages lengthen from his hands, sprout these long claws, and across his body he begins to get covered into fur. As in a matter of about 10 seconds, you see this man transform from a regular person into this large kind of half werewolf.
Yeah.
As I need everyone to roll initiative.
I just say I knew it
Shit.
as this is happening.
And you guys have Valen with you. So you guys were kind of more here-ish when
Yeah,
he
me and
turned.
Laufter were a little bit ahead.
We're right
I'd say
right
you
on
guys are
him.
back here.
Yeah.
So that.
I knew it, I say.
I guess I should, roll initiative. That'd be great.
Perhaps, my friend. Perhaps.
12! Pop 12.
Right. We'll do that. Solid 11.
So,
Nayr.
does he still take the 7 points of damage?
He does, yes.
Sweet.
You notice that slams into him for a good bit.
That was worth it.
Where am I looking? God damn it. There we go. All right.
Shit, there's more than one.
Yeah, and we can't see them.
Were they fucking invisible?
No, I see
Well,
a couple bodies.
Yeah, I see a body down here.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Right.
That does have an X over it, so that might still be alive.
Yeah. Well,
Kind of sideways, but.
well, it's not a token,
Yeah, it's a part of the map.
Oh,
so
okay.
it might just be.
Yeah.
It might still be.
With that, sending.
Whee!
You kind of notice as soon as the werewolf takes that hit, you see he just kind of howls, and you hear it echo from the grotto out into the forest. As Soren, you're up.
As my Chaos Bolt hits him first, I'm like already prepared for action, and I Chaos Bolt him again.
All right. Does hit,
Oh. Neat.
luckily enough.
4
for
or
13.
5. I'll do force damage on that.
All right. As it slams into him, you kind of see it ruptures, kind of some of his innards a little bit. He's looking a little hurt.
All right. Then I will step down here.
All right. Anything else?
How many movement was that? 15. Oop. Damn. Yeah, I'll just actually go right here. That'll be it.
All right. Anything for Nayr?
Probably Toll the Dead again.
Yeah, Toll the Dead or
Alright.
Sacred Flame or something like that.
6
Wisdom.
as an 8. Takes 3 points of necrotic damage. Laufter.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna pull. No, I'm not. Shit.
Hit him with Orifice.
No.
Oh yeah, Valen. My
Yeah.
bad. Oopsie.
Oopsies, never mind.
I just love seeing you use the sword, man. I'm trying to be your hype man.
Oh, trust me, that was my first thought too. But
Hey, you never know what the man will say.
I'm gonna back out.
Ooh.
Okay. Disengage.
I'm not a rogue. Just hit me with the attack of opportunity.
All right. Let me make sure this is all good.
Self-range spell. Damn it.
All right, he's gonna go for this.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right.
Ooh.
As these long claws slice up your back.
Distant spell can't. Meta magic can't do self-range spells, can they?
I don't think so, no.
No. Only touch.
Yeah.
Okay. After that, I'm gonna just hit him with chill touch.
Go for it. 24 does hit. 1 point of necrotic damage.
God damn it.
He can't heal
And
for
he
that.
can't,
That's
and he
big.
can't gain
Kinky.
hit
Ooh, what's kinky?
points.
They can.
I'm just gonna jump all the way over to here then.
Yeah.
All right.
JM said they can.
Quinnterra.
Wait, what can?
Oh, can they?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 5 feet increase. Gotcha.
I am going.
I do trust
to...
JM.
I mean,
on
I
that
could
one.
cast shield on him then with a distant spell meta magic.
It does say the range is self, though.
Yeah, that's what I was just. I thought that's what.
Is it self or
JM was saying.
touch?
Shield is self, but JM said that.
I don't know if he's talking about self or touch.
Yeah, want to clarify, Hell?
When
I
you
mean,
cast
if
a
you-
spell,
Touch.
how's it?
Oh, if you double it, would be 10 feet, but I don't.
Only 5 feet.
you
The long
can-
claw slicing someone's back. Yes. Jesus. This is what we're fighting, right? Or is this what we're fighting?
Like, I know it can do touch, and I didn't think it could do self, but JM's comments is what's confusing me.
Yeah.
Damn,
I'm
said
going to-
touch.
Okay. then
But he
yeah.
said it's only
Not
5
self.
feet increase.
Yeah, I don't know. It says 30 feet. I don't think self works, though, sadly.
That's fine. I was just
No,
wondering.
good try. It would be a solid play.
All right, fucking. I'm gonna
fine.
firebolt him.
I'll
I only
keep this
took 1
one
point of damage anyway.
12 to hit.
That surprisingly hits. You lucky man.
Awesome.
I think their
Wow.
AC
Is
is
he
12.
inflamed?
He's not on fire, no.
He
but
has fur.
He does, but this flame kind of hits and then quickly dissipates.
A flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
It's being worn.
Yeah.
It's not worn. It's his body.
It's
That fur counts as worn, pretty much.
yeah.
This is
Hey,
Pretty
you
much,
both.
if you hit wooden furniture, it gets set ablaze.
It's fine. I'm gonna quicken spell anyways. I'm quicken spelling, and I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt at level 2 again.
Go for it.
Thank
There
God
you
it
go.
fucking
That
hit.
hits.
Let's fucking go.
Good job.
19 points.
And I
2.
7 and 2, so psychic.
All right, as you see
Hell
it
yeah.
slams in and see the werewolf starts clawing at its head in pain. Anything else, Quinnterra?
I have 15 feet of movement, so I'm going to go. Back to where I was, which is here, and that's it.
All right, Valen, the big man himself. Just out of range.
Damn.
Unless
He could
he
dash
steps
and
up.
get in range, and then
Good, he could.
make sure he can't take opportunity attacks. Or he can't move without taking opportunity attacks.
Valen will take a couple steps, and then he'll pull out a little crossbow and kind of
Okay.
You.
nice. As you see the bolt goes through the stomach as the werewolf kind of takes it. He's looking bad.
Sweet.
As the werewolf comes up, he kind of gauges his targets. How smart is this man? All right. He's gonna go for you, Soren.
Hee.
As he'll take one with his claws, only a 9,
Miss.
and then he'll try and go in for a bite as he kind of lunges at you.
And miss.
Oh my god.
Ah.
I just
As-
literally. Okay, here's how I flavor this. As he's walking up, I literally put my hands down to my sides and just barely move out, like Ultra Instinct style.
All right.
Just barely
Yeah,
dodge.
Soren, you just dodge both attacks. But
My
as you
mind's
kind of
focused.
as you dodge the attacks, you hear from all around the top of the grotto additional howls kind of echo out as
Uh-oh.
let's see. Laufter, you see this wolf jump
Uh-oh.
down from the cliff, and from it you see it has these red, piercing, glowing eyes, and from its mouth just this kind of red, almost like pure red mist coming out of it as it'll go for a bite against you.
Puppy!
Puppy.
Puppy.
I love it.
Goes to get
Misses.
10
Erotic
misses,
bite.
Yeah.
Ooh.
and then one will come up and run up to you, Soren.
Oh dear.
A 12.
I-
With advantage.
Again, Ultra Instinct style dodge.
Oh, this is painful. And this one will run up against Quinnterra.
Better than the one it rolled.
Can't touch me.
Oh,
I'm the
I'm-
gingerbread man.
7 doesn't
Going
hit, so
to shit. All right, Soren, you're up.
you sure you don't want to
Alright.
move back? I'll take attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Seeing these two boys in front of me now,
Yep.
I cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right.
Wisdom saving
On the
throw.
werewolf or the regular wolf?
I'm gonna twin spell it, so both.
All right, both. Werewolf, 17. Regular wolf, 9.
Alright, so he will have to run away. The
Gotcha,
regular wolf.
gotcha.
Doo-doo.
Use its reaction. Gotcha. He'll run back over this way.
Alright, as he runs, I will take the attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Boop.
Nice, that does hit. 4 points of necrotic damage.
Alright, and then the werewolf would still take half damage.
Gotcha, gotcha. As you see, oh, he only takes the 7 psychic too. That's my bad. There we go. As you see the werewolf gets hit by that whisper, as you kind of whisper into its head. You see it just starts clawing away at its oh my god, at its head. Almost kind of start reaching bone. As eventually it slashes so deep, after one slash, it just goes limp and falls to the ground.
Nice. Now I'm free to move because that guy's not near me. Let's see. I'll go to there. Quickly reposition.
Right.
And that'll be my turn.
Nayr.
By the way, at this point, you guys would notice that I've casted way more than 4 first level spells. And most of those were Chaos Bolts. Fruit for thought.
We'll just make Nayr do another Toll the Dead. Yeah, against that wolf, since he's hurt. Alright.
Thanks. Whoa. I can hear myself.
Yeah,
That's something I wanted to
the duplicated.
It's the duplication leech. Laufter.
Alright.
Wah!
Jesus, I don't know what to do. Never in close combat. I will chill touch on the wolf next to me at disadvantage. Okay,
Alright. Go for it. As you kind of go in and send it out, the wolf, it kind of just, it's hard to position to touch. It kind of has like, a really bad turn radius. So it kind of tries to turn in for the wolf, but the wolf just kind of dodges out of the way. And
No, I'll stay there. Hopefully get someone advantage.
Quinnterra.
Doesn't spray the guy right next to me.
Go for it. Nice. Con save. That's a
Bet.
natural 1. 6 points. Poison damage. As you see it breathes it in and just starts... You've never seen a wolf, like, choke, but it just starts coughing and choking on that gas. He's not...
Nice.
Yeah. He doesn't look too happy about that.
Let me see one more thing. I'm going to telekinetically push this wolf away from me. Towards the fire. Well, I guess towards this direction over here.
Okay.
It is a DC 14 strength saving throw.
What ability is this?
Is a feat.
It's a feat. It's a bonus action. Sorry. Didn't mean to hit it twice.
Telekinetic. It's a bonus action. Gotcha.
Yeah. As a bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. When you do so, the target must succeed on a strength saving throw DC of 8 plus your proficiency bonus
Gotcha.
plus the modifier.
Alright. Strength saving throw. DC 14. 9. As you just kind of hone in and almost lift the wolf into the air a little bit as it gets shoved back that 5 feet.
Would
You
I
see the
take
wolf.
attack of opportunity, or would this be my attack
Nope.
technically?
No, that
You
would give
can't
you-
take a reaction on your turn.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
As you see, the wolf looks very confused after that. Like, how in the hell did what? What? Valen will go ahead and help you out, Laufter.
Mm-hmm. That's why I stayed.
Hell yeah.
There you
As,
go.
He slashes into
Very
it,
nice.
and we'll go in for a second strike. As he then decapitates the wolf.
Oh
as,
my
Oh,
god.
Damn.
As you see that same necrotic mist kind of just starts leaking out from the throats of the wolf. Good riddance. As Valen will start walking over to here. Werewolf is dead. The wolf's turn. This one will run up to Valen.
Hey!
Hey, big man.
What up? What up?
How was dinner?
Ryan.
What's up?
We're in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in a fight.
Welcome to the fight, man.
It's a fight session.
Am I dead?
No,
Did
you're
you
good.
Have not been
haven't
touched.
been touched.
None of us have
The
been
wolf
touched. Oh no.
We'll take
I
Laufter has.
have.
a strike against Valen. That hits. Damn. 9
Nice.
points against Big Man. Strength saving throw. Doesn't have advantage, but he rolled the natural 1. God damn it.
Oh dear.
As this wolf leaps onto Valen and drags him to the ground. And you just hear him curse as soon as that happens. God fucking damn it. This wolf will run up to you, Quinnterra.
Okay.
22.
That hits.
8 points piercing damage and a strength save, if you would, please.
I need to make sure that. Okay, that's good. Strength save. Make sure I'm in the right fucking area. 17.
Nice.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
Still take the 8 points damage, though.
Yeah.
So that will end the wolf's turns. Soren.
All Alright, how are both of these looking?
This one's looking particularly bad. This one's looking hurt.
Okay. I will Chaos Bolt this guy.
All right, go for it.
Boop.
Nice. That's a hit as the bolt. Well, what damage type do you want?
I'll actually
3 and a
use
4.
Psychic Mastery.
All right. As you see, the bolt shoots and hits the wolf. As similar to the werewolf, the wolf starts just freaking out as pain. You can see it's in pain as its, face kind of shrivels as it's kind of whipping around and eventually just kind of goes limp.
Yeah. And then I will Twin Spell
Okay.
for my last sorcery point and hit the other one with a Chaos Bolt.
Go for it. As, again, it hits. And again,
I will Psychic Mastery that as well.
Alright. As, again, that werewolf does a very similar pattern as the last one and eventually falls limp.
So, like,
As
as the bolts come out and they're arcing between their two elemental types, it kind of just slows down as soon as it gets to them, turns to purple, and just, like, hovers over their mind and crushes their brains. Is how I like to picture it.
damn fucking wolves. As Valen stands up and kind of brushes the dirt off him.
I thought they were chumps.
Bastards.
Couldn't even hit me.
Mhm. Well, you're a lucky one.
That or immortal. I guess we just gonna have to figure that one out later. Teehee.
Does that
Oh,
mean I
this
can just take shots at you
sucks.
and nothing happens?
Only one way to find out.
Then we'll try it again when we're not in a forest where everything's trying to kill us.
Probably best.
But I will take you up on that challenge.
Well, that
I'll-
sucked.
I'll go over and shake on it.
You kind of see Valen starts kind of investigating the various corpses.
Yeah, I want to investigate the werewolf.
Alright.
To look at the
What are you looking
runes.
for?
Take a look at the runes again.
I'd say with your past investigation, you already kind of know where they are.
Yeah.
But as far as trying to understand what they're doing, that'd probably be an Arcana.
Like the magical source of them, kind of.
Okay, yeah, Arcana.
Damn it.
Can I knock the teeth out of the fucking werewolf?
Sure, make a survival.
The other thing I want to do is try to take the pelt off one of the wolves.
Okay, that'll be a part of the survival.
I'll go check these barrels and this body.
I'll make another one if you want. Okay. Yeah, the first one's for the teeth.
Loot the
Okay.
barrels and bodies.
Are these wolves considered dire wolves?
They are not.
Okay.
Damn.
So Quinnterra, you managed to pull out some teeth. Of a couple, like 2.
Okay.
And you managed to successfully cut off one of the pelts of the wolves. Soren, you try and think about the magic, but nothing's coming to you. Adrenaline's pumping. In the barrels, you find some basic food that appears to be going half rotten, like
Okay.
apples and various things like that.
Gotcha.
On the various people, you do manage to get yourself 32 gold pieces.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll skip out on the rotten food.
Okay.
Save- we'll just leave
Understandable.
Anything in these barrels up here?
More rotten food.
No gold though.
No gold. Sadly.
Alright, as we all gather up and have looted. Well, gentlemen. By the way, is this fire still raging?
It's kind of like a light fire.
Okay. How's everybody looking?
I'm good.
I'm good
You
too.
notice Valen looks a little hurt, but he's doing all right.
All right. Well, should we continue or try to get in a rest or?
Huh? I'm good for whatever.
All right. Press on then.
All right. What's that? Let's take a quick 5-minute piss break.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Ah, man. I am loving the combos. Meta magic is fun.
Oh yeah.
Like twin spell and even your quicken spell. Just so much utility.
I love Quicken Spell because literally any spell becomes a fucking bonus spell.
Yeah, you can cast that cantrip as needed and then haste, like,
Well, that's normally
you
what
know,
I'll do is I'll do like a passive cantrip, like something to try and do a little bit of damage, and then like something to do major damage.
yeah. I'll honestly be picking up quicken spell as well whenever I can choose another option.
I think Twin Spell is a fucking great option too.
Yeah. Wind is
But
super
I'm
useful.
hurting right now as far as like my spell slots go. I've got a lot of level ones, which gives me my level 1 Chaos Bolt, so I can do it like each turn type thing, movement
So
plus a Chaos Bolt. But
I've casted 6 level 1 spells now.
Jesus,
As
how
a
many
new
slots do you have?
4 like you. Only one of those spells took a spell slot.
Ah, I see.
The rest were chaos bolts. So it's part of my Daelkyr Pact thing. Here you go. I put the description in the in-game chat
The in-game chat.
in Roll20.
Oh, okay. Choose one of the first level sorcery, warlock, or wizard spells you can cast. Now the cast as well as the lowest level without expending a spell slot. Chaos Bolt.
Yep. So every
So
time
you
I chaos
can you
bolt,
cast this at level 2?
no, I have to cast it at its lowest level.
Ah,
But I can,
yeah, you can cast that spell at its lowest level without expending a slot.
yeah. So I
Got
have
it.
infinite chaos bolts.
But that's a healthy fucking thing to have
Yeah, practically, I told him I should have picked shield because then I literally have a +5
at all
armor class
times.
at all times on the fly.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's honestly too broken, and Chaos Bolt is kind of my signature spell that I've been using a shit ton.
So as long as the hit is above your armor class, it hits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it
that's what I
ties
thought.
as well.
Yeah, if it ties as well, you're right.
The only
Let's say
thing
if
with
it's 15-15.
never mind.
What's up, Ty?
Same with what?
No, I was looking at shield and said your reaction, but it lasts for 1 round, so you could literally use it whenever you get attacked, and it lasts the entire round. That is broken.
Yep, and
That
it
is
wouldn't
broken.
have expended a spell slot. But I'm like, Ace, I'm not gonna do that because I like the Chaos Bolt.
I do too. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. It was the first spell I casted in the campaign at you, coincidentally, but it's definitely his spell that he likes the most, Soren. That is. I would say it was probably the first spell he learned ever. I wonder what our boss monster is going to be.
Valen.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Because this thing is definitely turning other, like, humans into monsters. Whatever it is. Do 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 do.
Fun, fun, fun.
Is everyone back or?
Not yet.
I'm here.
Yep.
I'm
So
here.
far.
I've been here.
Okay.
Cool.
And the whole gang's here. Aw.
Ace, I would say it's fair to say that they recognize that I was casting way more than how many spell slots I had.
You know
At
that
that point.
there was a lot of chaos bolt. Like a lot of chaos bolt.
And
You're definitely like, damn, how is he casting so much,
there could have been more
Chaos
chaos bolts if my chaos bolts matched their numbers. There could have been
Laufter
a
just
lot more
thinks he's
chaos
cast
bolts.
that more than twice. I'm jealous.
Oh god, yeah. Warlock things.
Doesn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Fair.
Right. Well, if we're all back, get back into it, huh?
Sounds good.
Is that you guys are leaving the grotto, I presume, this little area, and heading deeper. It sounds like, as you kind of take the other way the path was going to go, as it kind of sidetracked into the grotto, and then kind of leads back out of the grotto. Kind of take that path and again start heading deeper into the forest. And this go around, it's quite a bit of a longer journey. Probably walk for an hour-ish or so. Um, you guys exchange various words, kind of, clean your gear. Um, and eventually, whoever's leading, um, as you're walking, you kind of appear to be kind of like this open area-ish in the forest. And as the path kind of starts heading directly towards the middle, you notice you kind of run into what appears to be this wall of mist. Not like the other mist where you can partially see through it, just this thick wall of mist that kind of just appears to go around in like kind of a circular pattern for quite a while. You can't see the other sides of it.
Hmm.
And as you attempt to kind of like walk into it, you notice the mist actually begins to push back.
I see. What do you guys make of this?
God damn it. Can never be easy.
I pull out a flame. Do anything to the fire?
You kind of shove it in. You notice the mist kind of tries to shove away the fire. Um, and since it's a magical flame, it doesn't go out, but you think with enough force, it could probably put out like a regular flame with the speed it's trying to push at.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fire's good. Let's go.
You try to walk in, Laufter?
Yeah.
All right. As you kind of take some steps into the wall, you get about 5 feet in until you notice the wall is actually pushing with enough force to kind of stop you.
Interesting.
You kind of see Valen kind of ponders for a second. Damn it. I'm not supposed to give out this kind of information, but I might have an idea of how to get past this thing.
Do
No,
tell.
all ears.
So,
Uh.
the Order's particularly interested in this because they believe it has something to do with the entity known as Kelkrieth.
Oh, Korea. Hmm. Do I
This
recognize this
mist.
Yes.
You recognize it from the Order's name,
name?
but the entity itself, no.
Okay.
We heard this before too.
Yeah, you've heard of the Order before.
No,
Okay.
Calcarius.
Yeah, you've heard of Kelkrieth before.
Mhm.
This
Gotcha.
mist around us. Many worshippers of the entity believe it to be called the Mist of the Hunt.
Hmm.
In the Order, obviously we study Kelkrieth, and I might have a vague idea of how to maybe at least get past this one wall.
We're all ears.
I might know of a ritual where we can. It requires a bit of blood, as how could it not?
All best
What?
rituals do.
If we can do it successfully, it might be enough to allow us to temporarily pass through.
All right, what's the ritual?
It's a kind of like an offering to Kelkrieth. I'm not
Any
much of a
guarantees it's
religion
gonna
man.
work?
No, no guarantees. It's the best I got. It's a simple magical ritual, I think. Make a simple circle, put some blood in the middle, and pray, and hope it works.
What kind of blood? Does it matter?
Does it have to be ours?
Any blood?
Well,
I'm gonna walk over to the dead horse and grab the
I'd
heart.
say we got the
You guys are
werewolf
about
too.
an hour away from the horse, sadly.
yeah, we've
Oh.
been
Oh.
traveling.
Yeah.
But Laufter and Valen have wounds.
That's true. If you want to milk me with some blood, I guess you can.
I'll milk him.
Oh,
I'll
God.
With my
go to
blood.
him.
With my blood. Let's be specific here.
Oh, dear.
You don't think you're gonna get that lucky, Valen?
I didn't want to be lucky.
Does it matter if it's on the ground or if it's in a container?
Probably better if it's on the ground.
I'm just gonna literally open his wound and like start pressing on it really hard.
As you kind of see blood begins leaking out.
And then I'm gonna be a little bit more forceful about it.
Huh?
Kind of like tell him that I'm really trying to hurt him a little.
As you really start pushing in it, you kind of like you see he kind of like bites his lip. That
And then
kinda
I'll back
fucking
off.
hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
As-
just wanted to make sure we had enough.
As you've probably got a couple ounces of blood.
I'll stop there.
I'll do my own.
Okay. As Laufter, you also pinch out a couple ounces.
Laufter just wants to milk himself.
I kind of look at myself. Not a scratch.
As eventually you see the blood. You kind of pull it into one area. As you kind of see Valen kind of starts etching out this really, really rough kind of ritual circle It's obvious the man's not a big religion man. He's like, that's a good enough circle. Not the straightest triangle. Is it's this really kind of disjointed circle, but he makes it, and he sits down.
As he does
and
that, I
he's-
just burn my wound closed.
As you burn it, Laufter. Well, it'll work if more of us pray.
I don't do praying.
Hey,
Prayer
Your
to
loss.
Calcris?
yeah,
All right. Okay.
the
I'm
bastard
good.
himself. Anyone else want to join in on the fun?
Might as well.
I turn my head.
I got no qualms against it.
You kind of hear Valen begin muttering under his breath. Because the damned bastard that is Calcris, yada yada yada, take my fucking blood. Make some religion checks.
Oh dear.
Damn! He rolled
There you
high.
go.
Damn,
That was
he did roll high.
disadvantage. Oh, the second one was a
The
20.
nat. Oh dear.
Oh, man.
Big rip.
22?
That's a nat 20!
Okay.
Oh,
That's fair.
That's two
As-
20s in a row, technically.
yeah.
Lofter, you're not the biggest praying man. You
Nope.
have your guy. But other than
Mhm.
that, Quinnterra, you don't know what it is about today, but you're just really persuasive. Just really dedicated.
You know, I'm great at milking that,
Oh,
that
God.
guy.
Yeah,
And
real force selling her body to a higher power.
I can really
Valen's got
force
some good practice.
I can really force it on him,
But as this happens, you see nothing really happens with the circle, but you notice the blood kind of within a matter of 2 seconds almost looks like it gets swallowed by the dirt until you can't see it anymore. At which point you see the mist in front of you kind of begin to not entirely dissipate, but lighten up.
Gotcha.
Wow. So that shit they did teach me actually works. Damn.
I'm gonna walk over and try to go through it now.
As you kind of take one step at a time. You don't want to get pushed back, as you don't seem to feel any resistance,
All right.
as it appears to still be lightning.
All right.
Soren, I need you to try and come with us.
I'll come with you. I just won't participate in any praying.
I know, but I don't know if you needed to be in that circle to get out.
Well, I'll try. I press forward and try to pass.
Yeah. You get past.
Let's go.
All right. With
Before
that,
it changes its mind.
you guys continue forth. As you walk for probably another 30, 40 minutes. The mist progressively getting thicker still. But you notice as you're starting to, what you think, get closer to kind of the core of this forest, you notice occasionally, maybe every once 5-10 minutes, this kind of wave of red kind of passes through the mist past you. Another 10 minutes, another wave. Kind of like a beat, just a very slow one. Eventually, as you guys get closer to where you think it's coming from, you can all kind of feel vibrations in the earth. Light, you think you're far away, and you can also hear these large,
I go into stealth.
what sound like footsteps, as they sound maybe 200 feet off.
Oh,
Oof.
Stealth. Cast without a trace?
You could do it again. It's been more than an hour, though. If Nayr wants to, he
6.
can. Valen kind of looks at
What?
you.
Do what?
We're going stealth. I can try.
I don't know why I try.
Cast without a trace.
Yeah, no one can see us now.
You want to do pass without a trace there? There we go. All right,
Boom.
plus 10 to everyone.
All right, so I have a 30 again.
With that,
16, but technically not one.
you guys go ahead and progress forward, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys continue, you kind of follow the sounds, and eventually it leads you into this small little passage. As you kind of walk in, appears to lead into this kind of circular center area. And from either corner of the circle, as weird as that sounds, you can see these two large red glows. You can't really make out where it's coming from the mist, but you can see it. And you can see that there's this red wave kind of pulsing out from it. And from this distance, which these red glows are about 40 to 60 feet away, you can hear the. And as you kind of listen in, you hear what it sounds like two different voices. Kind of a deeper pitched one and also kind of a lighter pitched one. And they appear to be talking to each other, but it's hard to make out what they're saying.
All right, I'll whisper to everyone. I'm gonna get closer and relay information back to you. Then telepathic speech. This time I'll do it with Nayr.
All right.
And then I would like to get closer.
Go for it.
Like, close enough that I can try to hear what's going on.
Yeah. As you get closer, you kind of have to play this little game. As it appears these footsteps are kind of going around the circle. As you kind of try to stay on the other side of it. You get really close, right in the center of it, but kind of staying on the other side of this middle rock, right in the middle of the circle that kind of blocks off the other sides. And you kind of listen in, and you hear this odd conversation. I've never liked the taste of bear voice. I don't know. You've always been an odd one for that. I don't mind it. Food's food, eh? I guess. But we're gonna need a lot more nasty food if we want this to work. You don't have to be a buzzkill about it, damn it! You've always been a bit of a bitch, haven't you, Hagord? Don't get feisty with me, damn it! Not in the mood. As they appear to just be kind of bickering back and forth.
I relay that name back to Nayr. They're bickering back and forth. One of them is named Hagor.
I informed the party. I am next to them, right?
They're bickering
Yes.
about food, specifically.
I relay it all.
And trying to get something to work. Whatever that means.
Well, pretty much, I just tell Laufter, and he has to tell everybody else.
Soren, you
Figured
are
as much.
from this distance. You can see as you're kind of going around the circle, on either side, there's these large kind of wooden, like very janked made structures, kind of on these stone, what appear to be kind of very small, like stone uprisings, like an area you could step onto. But these little wooden, almost like shrines, are built on top of them. And you can see surrounding them are these various bodies that have been drained of their blood. You can see these shrines are just caked in blood of various animals and people.
Alright, I'll relay that back as well.
And I relay that.
Is it only these two creatures?
That's all you can hear. You haven't seen it yet, but
Can I stealthily like peek around the corner to see what I
Sure.
See?
As you take a little peek around, and kind of trail it, as you pass the corner, you don't know what you were expecting to see, but you're a little interesting, as the noises are from these two large feet that kind of, and maybe similar to a size of an ogre, but a slightly bigger, is this large form. You see he has this large battle axe in one hand and this really weird looking like almost stick in the other. And atop it, you see these two large heads kind of bickering with each other.
Okay, I know what this is out of character. Do I
Hmm.
recognize it in character?
You could make nature if you want it.
Okay.
It's a dragon.
It's an Ekimara.
Soren,
believe.
you kind of look at this thing, and you've heard tales of a creature like this, incredibly rare and almost like a funny children's tale. But you would probably recognize this to be a creature known as an Etten.
Ekin, that's what it is. Yeah. They're like ogres, but two heads on one body. Almost.
Gotcha.
Relay it back. These are Ekins. Large
Etten.
battle axe, large club. Etten.
Yeah.
I said Ekins like the Pokemon.
I was gonna make the joke, but I didn't want to break
Snake.
character.
Ekins. Shall we fight? It's the only creature I see here.
Who wants to take the attack and get in front?
I get ambushed from here. Relaying to Nayr.
You guys are all stealthed.
We could attack at the same time.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
gonna-
thinking. Let you
I'm gonna
guys
take
get
a s-
closer.
Take a step just so I'm behind there.
So Nayr's
just-
leading.
I'm going to be around the group. I'm just going to whisper to everybody as quietly as I can. We should all attack at the same time.
I'm down.
I then will ready chaos bolts.
All right. That. What's
Is it with
everyone-
advantage? Because we're
Well,
in stealth?
are you guys all attacking at the same time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
As you guys all kind of, I'm assuming you're communicating this with Soren.
Yeah, kind of relaying.
Yeah.
With
back
Soren,
to-
you're kind of on the other side, tracking it. As you guys all kind of get ready to attack, as the end's kind of coming around the corner so you guys can see it. You guys all bolt as you guys manage to get a surprise round. As go ahead and roll me initiative.
All right.
I can't see my character.
You gotta drag him on.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Yeah, you have to find
Oof.
yourself on the map, but
What is with my initiative rolls tonight?
shit.
God damn.
I keep toggling advantage for stealth, but then screw myself on the initiative. My real roll was a 15,
Right.
if you would rather.
I would.
Yes.
There you go. Then Mr. Valen. Wow.
Well,
Valen's not rolling
Yeah,
too
that's-
hot either, if that makes anyone feel good.
Yeah, fuck you, Valen.
Tried that
Alright.
once.
Pussy ass bitch.
Funky ass motherfucker.
Alright. With that, Nayr, you're up first. Surprise round. You have advantage.
Oh, goody. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, can't see him. Can't see him. There we go.
Yeah, the mist is very thick in this part of the forest.
Alright, I'm gonna go after this faggot.
Go
Fucking
for it. You got
asshole, whatever
advantage.
his name is. Oh, advantage. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
You're stealthed.
He
doesn't know you're there.
What do I want? Fuck it, let's do it.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. I love guiding bolts.
As you guys
Sheesh.
all see this
So much
divine
damage.
light appear and shoot out as it strikes the and as it begins glowing with this radiant light. 15 points of radiant damage. Man.
Hell yeah. I love guiding bolt.
Anything
Yay!
else, Nayr?
No, I don't got anything else.
Soren. You're probably further back than that. That's kind of
Yeah.
my bad.
No worries. Yeah. Chaos bolt it is.
Go for it.
Yay!
25.
Yeah.
9
Oh,
points of damage.
We'll do cold damage on that one.
All right. As the bolt strikes the back, as you see a little layer of frost happen, kind of, layers it. As this is happening, you kind of see the two heads kind of look at each other. We're getting attacked! God damn it! Anything else, Sword?
Mm, no, that'll be it.
All right. Surprise round. He is surprised. I guess surprise round's not actually a thing. He's just surprised.
Boogie
Valen
boogie.
will step up, and you see he kind of runs his blade across his hand as you see it then ignites into flames. He does take 2 points of damage. And then he will run up and will go for the strike.
Is this the same guy who just beat up Quinnterra a few
Yep.
sessions ago?
Yep.
Why the
you haven't
fuck
been
is he
here.
in the party?
You haven't been here. He basically was in the middle of a fight and we saved him.
Why?
Eh.
to kill things. Holy.
Oh
2
dear.
points of slashing damage. Plus the fire. Only
16.
Isn't that technically a crit?
one. No. He just rolled a max on the damage die.
Okay.
He rolled a 15 natural. Then he
And Ryan, the
it's a normal strike.
message with Valen that
That
we
was
kind of went
just-
around in secret is if he dies, we get his stuff.
Yeah, we take a shit.
Good, I wasn't hailing him.
Jeez. Balen's
Yeah.
going in and it's these two large slashes with his sword right at the legs of this creature as they both kind of look at him. God, that hurts, damn it! Laufter.
How's he looking?
So from the 4 strong hits, you've definitely done a good chunk to him, but overall he looks pretty alright.
All right.
Ooh.
Scorching Ray, gotcha.
Wow, it sucked.
So first and last one kind of veer off, but the
Yeah.
second one does hit.
Of course, the one that
Those
does the
aren't-
least damage.
I also get to re-roll that one, thanks to
Oh,
this.
Nice.
Gotcha. Go
So
for it.
that's one.
The 1d6, yeah.
B6, 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 B6. 5 will work.
Take a 5.
So 8 points. As
Yes.
the race slams into him.
Heck yeah.
Nice. Anything
And
else,
I-
Laufter?
I am now inflamed.
All right. Nice.
That's all I got.
Give him a little fire icon. Quinnterra.
He sheds bright light. Yeah. Nice.
Well, since I don't really care about Valen too much, I am going to cast Shatter.
Well, I gotta check that. I think that already kind of. Yeah. Guiding Bolt already wore off. Shatter.
have-
All right.
I was gonna say we all have advantage on the attack.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So.
Oh wait, each of my scorching rays would be at advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
So 3
Uh,
more.
I'll say let's just re-roll the first 2, or the
Okay.
first and second one, or the last one, since the middle one already hit. All right, those would both hit. Nice.
Heck yeah.
So 8 and 7.
Yes, sir. 15.
Did you have a D1? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, on that.
But you rolled another one?
On that first one.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright. There you go. Quinnterra, you're up.
I casted Shatter
Oh, that's right.
with
sorry.
advantage.
Got
It's a
got
con
distracted.
save.
On save. It is a save. Alright. As you notice, the shatter occurs, and you notice it kind of hits him, but he seems kind of resistant to it.
Holy
21.
shit! How does he have advantage?
He doesn't appear to be affecting him very much. 6 points of thunder damage.
All right.
Wait, why does Dum Dum have advantage?
I
We
assume
What you
so.
can tell, the spell just doesn't seem to be.
Oh.
He seems resistant to it in a strange way.
And
Probably some
also,
kind of,
Shatter has a range of 10 feet.
yeah, so Valen would get
Yeah,
hit by
He
so
put it-
Valen takes
If
12.
you put it here, he'd be alright.
No, I
Is he
casted it
going
right
to?
here.
Oh,
That's what I thought, yeah.
purposefully.
Then
yeah.
Like I said, I
We'll
didn't
have
care
to-
about Valen.
Gotcha. 11.
Mm,
12
he
points
takes
of thunder
it.
damage against Valen. As you can see, Valen turns to you. What the fuck, man?
Don't get that close.
Some warning would be appreciated.
Or what? You're gonna run into battle, and I have to warn you.
Alright.
You're in impending doom.
God damn it. Anything else, Quinnterra?
No, that's it.
At the top of the round, you notice the two shrines kind of shoot out a little burst, and you see some of the wounds on the ogre begin to patch themselves up.
Oh.
And you also see the ogre the two heads kind of stare at each other. God damn it! And just start roaring through the forest as you see birds kind of shoot off into the sky. Nayr, you're up. Nayr?
Yeah. Oh,
Are you asleep?
no, I'm just reading
You big thinking.
other spells.
Guiding bolt.
Alright.
Does it hit?
As you kind of charge it up, you kind of see it veers off to the right and manages to arc into hits. 6 points of radiant damage.
Damn, that's a lot of ones. On that.
And now whoever's next gets advantage.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be me.
Don't screw it up.
Anything else, Nayr?
No, that's all I can do.
All right. Soren,
And with that, I will Chaos Bolt him.
go for it. Advantage. $14, all right. 10
Apparently I needed
points.
that advantage to hit. I'll do force damage. Nope. I'll do fire.
All right. There's a little blast of flame hits him in the back. As again, you kind of see the heads. All right, you're getting really annoying.
Tee.
Anything else, Soren?
Hee hee.
Oh, God.
Meh.
That healing is a problem. I'm gonna step towards the shrine. None that far, because there, I can still see him.
Alright.
In my turn.
His turn. You kind of see both heads kind of like take a charge of one hand. What does he want to do?
Kill Valen. Sorry.
He is going to take the attack of opportunity from Valen.
And come after me.
Just a normal hit. That's a heavy hit though.
Mm-hmm.
14 against him.
Sheesh.
Then
And he dies.
He will take 5, 10, 15. And you see one hand with the weird stick in its hand kind of begins what appears to be casting a spell as it launches into this area. As from the ground, you see this array of thorns begin sprouting, these large, spiky thorns. And a pretty large area.
Oof.
Christ.
Hey, where'd the fucking double-headed guy go?
He's up here.
As that
It's
area
now tough
is
terrain.
now difficult terrain.
Mhm.
And for
It's
every 5
moving
feet you
south.
travel, you take 2d4 piercing damage.
All thorns.
Oh, wow.
I refuse.
And then he will
He's
20,
concentrating.
25, 30. And he will take a large swing at you with the battle axe sword.
Oh, hello.
Hi, you!
I Ultra Instinct dodge.
Ultra Instinct Dodge. Nice. Valen, kind of getting stuck in the thorns, kind of. God, what the Since when could an ogre do this? As he will take his 2 steps. 11 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
Christ.
Mm.
Fuck?
And that's difficult terrain, so he can get to there.
Is he dead yet?
Laufter. He is not dead. He's
can't
not
see
looking
his
good,
health.
though.
Can't see his health. Is he dead?
Definitely looking a
very
little
low.
hurt.
I smell blood.
I yell, maybe don't shatter. I'm right next to the monster.
Don't worry, I don't have those spell slots anymore.
Oh, gotcha.
Is he done?
Yes. You're
Okay.
up, Laufter.
Move 1.
Alright. That's 10 feet of movement.
Yep.
And you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. I can't see him, can I?
You cannot.
Okay.
You know where he went, but.
Right. I'll move again.
Alright. Another 10.
Yep.
Another 5.
I can see his leg.
That counts. I don't
Yep.
know.
With that, I'll use Chill Touch.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, damn it.
Damn.
You send it out, but it just doesn't connect.
I was hoping.
Oh, good
Yeah.
Lord.
Fuck. He's gonna heal again, little bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Laufter?
That's all I got.
Right.
Do you have
Has-
chill touch, Quinnterra?
No.
Damn.
Wish I did.
As you hear from either cliff side these 2 howls as
Oh, God.
down from the cliff face you see 2 of those similar wolves appear.
Oh, hello.
As this one will go for you, Soren. Only 2 to hit.
Shield +5, that ties them. I'll just go ahead and take it. I have resistant to necrotic damage though.
Alright, so that'll be 6 in total,
Okay.
plus the strength save.
Oop. Strength saving throw. Be nice to me.
As the
Shit.
wolf kind of grabs onto your leg and pulls you to the ground.
Alright.
As this wolf will just run up to the edge of the thorns, but won't go into him. He's not feeling it. Quinnterra, you're up.
Shit. All right, might as well go for it. I'm going to take a vial of giant spider venom and catapult it at the wolf.
Nice. Choose one object to find that in being going to carry. Flies in a straight line up to 90 feet. So the object would strike a creature. That creature must make a dex saving throw. All right. When the object strikes something, the object and what it strikes each takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage. Wow. Okay. The wolf will make its dex save. He did not have advantage. Still rolled the 18 first, sadly. As you see the vial goes flying as you send it out. And it goes really fast, but the wolf kind of catches it and manages to dodge as the vial explodes into the ground. I'm sorry, dude.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, for sure. Still 10 damage. Or does that not?
I think it's if it hits.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm gonna use telekinetic on him again to push him away. He's 20 feet.
Right. Go for it. Strength saving throw. 12. Nice. As he gets pushed 5 feet back.
Okay. That's it. That's all I can do.
Nayr. Laufter, how are you so good at like deleting your health?
What?
This
Yeah,
guy right here,
it's
right
the
here.
Bar
This
being
one?
invisible.
What the hell? What's that 25?
Tee.
You had like 20 something?
Yeah, it was at 20. Oh, sorry, 24.
Gotcha. God damn it. There we go.
24. There.
Sacred Flame against who, Nayr?
My gosh, weren't you paying attention? I only clicked on 5
Sorry,
times.
I was talking to Laufter.
This,
Dex save.
wolf
6.
right here.
3 points of radiant damage as the little bolt comes from the sky and slams into it.
Nice.
Looks like
Yeah.
a solid hit.
Stupid wolf.
Anything else, Nayr?
No, I'm done.
Soren, as you are on the ground.
I'm 15 movement. Stand up.
Alrighty.
Let's see here. Misty step. All the way
Nice.
to there.
Alright.
Boom.
Nice.
And then
You kind of appear Valen, kind of. That's a fancy trick.
gets me out of tight spots.
Cool.
On to the next one. I cast Chill Touch at the Etten. Fuck.
Gotcha. As you see again, it goes out, but
Damn it.
the end kind of looks and kind of just ducks as the hand just flies over.
Damn.
This is bad.
He thought he was gonna get us with that one.
Worth a shot. That's all I got.
Their turn. Oh, they did heal last round, by the way. I forgot to do that. Someone's
You
patched
forgot
up.
they didn't heal then.
They forgot to trigger the shrine's powers.
Yeah. What does he want to do? He is going to. He'll walk back up to you guys as you're having a
yeah.
fun time.
Super happy fun times.
Before he does that, he'll go ahead and, with the one hand, send out a firebolt your way, Soren.
As long as it's not a fireball, that's fine.
It is not a fireball, sadly, not yet. 13.
Miss. Ultra Instinct dot. Oh god. 16 damage.
And then he will walk up and take a slash at Valen.
Kill him.
16. As you see the axe
not
comes
good.
crashing down, but Valen
Die.
barely manages to dodge out of the way as it
Oh.
into the
God
dirt.
damn it, Soren, push him back in.
Hey, we might need him at this rate.
I don't know why my roll 20 is being dumb.
can't hit your own characters.
I can't. It's really kind of fun, really. It's like battling myself.
As I see him dodge that one. That was a close one, wasn't it?
Yeah, you can say that. This fight's going really well. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I gotta use that spell slot because I used Misty Step.
That will end his turn. Valen's up. Die. For Valen, you notice he kind of from his belt, you kind of see pulls out this really like crude, almost like I don't know, vial is the best way to call it. You see he gulps it down. Oh, you want to play tough, big man? We'll play tough. As he's gonna scurry around.
Grab advantage real fast.
As 24 to hit, 14 points of slashing
yeah.
damage. You must make a concentration save. That's a success.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ. His constitution's insane.
Seeing that. Damn it. Valen will take another swipe. Another 21. Another 11 points of damage. Another con save. 14. So Valen will then kind of shift around over to here. Laufter.
How's he looking?
He's looking pretty hurt.
He is pretty hurt.
He's pretty hurt, but he's still got a good amount of fight left in him. He's got some big wounds, particularly from Valen, but he's a big man. He can take some hits.
Fuck, not yet. Okay, I'll save it.
I think it'd be worth it just to stop.
Save your
healing, maybe.
action, maybe.
I don't know.
No. Saving something special. I'll just hit him with another chill touch.
Summon Greater
Go for
Demon.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you were thinking of it.
Fuck.
Damn.
Hit it!
As again, the hand goes out, but he just ducks.
Is that 3 11s on the chill touches?
An 11, yeah, I think
Yep.
so.
11, and no, the other one was 9. But still,
Yeah. Chill touch is not working out for us.
we need it to work out for us.
I know.
You guys suck. Just touch the big guy.
It's a ranged
How
spell.
about you
I
go
don't make the
touch him?
rules.
Anything else,
Um,
Laufter?
That's all I got. I'm not moving.
The wolves' turns.
Bunch of bitches.
This one will actually step into the thorns.
Take damage, you son of a bitch.
And we'll go for a bite against you there.
Nope.
Just nope.
I refuse.
Wow!
Nat 1, baby.
Whoa, 3
So
nat
many
ones.
ones.
Oh dear.
On a D20, on a
Jeez.
D4, and a D6.
You're super lucky today, Ace.
Dude,
That's thick.
it's a mixed bag. This is against
Told you
Valen.
no.
18 does hit. 10 points.
Is he dead?
He's not dead.
God damn it.
He's a thick man. Strength save. He should be. I'm not gonna jinx myself. Are you fucking?
So he's dead now.
He is not dead,
He's
No,
dead.
he's pinned.
but he's prone.
He's
he's
having a heart
prone?
attack, so he's dead.
He has a
Oh,
+5
shit.
to strength.
Quinnterra.
He fucking rolled a 2.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna move. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna move 10 feet in this thorns.
Ugh.
So that'll take up 20 feet in total,
Yeah, it's 4d4.
and 9 points piercing damage.
Fucking of course.
God damn.
What you doing with Mage Hand? Hell, you're muted.
Sorry. Didn't mean to be muted. But
You good?
every time that I subtract my fucking stuff, it mutes me in Discord because that's my hotkey. I'm going to take Mage Hand and I'm going to dump the vial of
Okay.
spider venom on him
Gotcha,
in his
gotcha.
open wounds.
Okie doke.
Hopefully this
As
fucking
you-
hurts.
Dump the venom on. He will go ahead and make a con save against the venom.
How is it a con save?
Because
It's
Venom.
fine.
he's a
Venom.
DM and he wants to win something.
No,
Did
I'm
it
looking at
TBKS?
I mean,
the spider to see how the venom work. Okay. Let's see. All right. Con save.
yeah, venomous attacks are usually con saves.
Thank God.
Oh
You
dear.
lucky son
Oh
of a
my
bitch.
God. Thank you.
As you see the venom pours into its wounds and starts sizzling, as you kind of see the big head. As he takes 10 points of poison damage.
Thank
And
the
then con
fucking
save
lords.
for the
Is-
thorns.
It's,
Wow. As you see, as the venom hits, the heads get so distracted, you see the thorns wither away.
Hell yeah. That was big. Good job, man.
Let's fucking go!
That was creative too.
I'm going to end my turn.
Okay.
Fucking hell! Whew. You're welcome. Kick his ass.
All right, this guy right here, this little
Yep.
stupid wolf guy.
Yeah.
He can just die, please.
Oh my god.
Oh damn.
Uh,
Joking.
Yeah.
As you place your hand onto it, and you see this surge of necromancy shoots into it, its flesh and fur just begins to wither and fall off.
Good shit.
3d10. Jesus.
That wolf is barely standing.
Damn it.
Oh my god. Anything else, Nayr?
Yeah, this bitch right here.
Yeah. You've already casted a level spell, by the way.
Yeah, but it was an action.
Yes,
can I-
but you can't cast 2 level spells. in
Oh,
the same
well, then
turn.
never mind.
Yeah.
You know what? The rules say differently.
they don't, sadly.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
They just updated it right now. Go check.
Oh, did they? I'll go check.
Oh. In that case,
Oh, they updated the other part, not that part.
Yeah, well, you stupid. I'm done. I got nothing else.
Soren.
all right. Let's see. How bad is he?
He's looking pretty hurt, but he's
Yeah,
still got
Valen,
some
Valen
fight.
should be dead. He'll have advantage
Oh
if
my
you kill him now. He's
Alright,
down.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at a level 2.
Ooh. Wisdom
Valen, right?
saving throw.
No, the Etten.
Will you kill a
Nice.
fucking guy already?
Even with
14 points.
advantage?
Full 14 damage, baby.
And he has to use his reaction.
To move away.
He will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Valen?
Opportunity attack?
30. So technically you can't take a reaction in the same turn, supposedly?
mean,
No,
Valen.
Valen does.
Yeah, Valen can. He does have disadvantage,
Yeah,
but
because
he will
prone,
go for
but
it. He will go for
come
it.
on. Yes!
Yeah.
Man, he's
Nice.
pumping out damage.
Hell yes.
15 points.
This is why he's with us in the party.
All right. Anything else, Soren? As you see the 2 heads start fleeing, and they're like, "Why are we running? I don't want to run.
Why are we running?
Why are you running?"
I just thought of the fucking meme of the dude that gets out of the car and the lady's just screaming around him. Why are you running? Why are you running?
As anything
Fucking
else? Soren?
hell.
I step up to here.
uh,
I know I can't. I've already used my action, so I can't like give him a healing potion.
Mhm.
But can I at least like take it out and hand it to him?
No.
Yeah, you
You
could.
can't. Nope. You can't do anything like that.
You owe
You go
me
ahead
the
and hand him a
gold.
healing potion.
You owe me the gold value of this if you take it. And then I reach out my hand and.
Don't worry, got my own.
All right.
No.
I'll stow it then.
Alright.
Hey,
Anything
I
else?
want to make sure we live first, man. I don't care if he dies, but
Good.
God damn it, hell.
that'll be it.
All right. His turn. He did gain 10 hit points.
It's only 7 seconds long, but it's fucking funny.
At the start of he's gonna do a number of things. You see the one guy kind of stows the axe, while the one hand begins casting another spell. As you see it casts, and you see all of his skin suddenly becomes covered in this layer of wood.
Gross.
And with his other hand, you see he begins kind of pulling out something from the weave as you see these rays of fire shoot out. As one against you, Soren.
Now you have my full attention.
12.
Dodge.
Another one. 23.
Holy shit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, that'll probably hit.
And a third one. 18.
I'll cast shield on that one.
All right. As the blue shield goes up and blocks the flames. As he will then 5,
Rude.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Where'd it
Valen's
go?
turn. Valen will go ahead and stand up. Like
And then
the
he drops
man.
dead.
And then he will bonus action drink. Man's not doing too hot.
I cancel that.
Only gets 5,
Jesus!
sadly.
Fucking that one. Ugh.
He will actually take the disengage. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Heck of opportunity.
Damn rules.
See him.
He disengaged.
I know.
Laufter.
I'm gonna move up.
Alright.
5, 10,
Laufter and Valen meld into one.
15,
He stands on top of him.
20.
They fuse into
25.
one man. A combined force of 5 that
30.
cannot be reckoned
Where the
with.
fuck did he go?
Yeah, he went way up there somewhere.
Yeah, you heard a flurry of
All right. Well, I guess I'll chill touch the freaking wolf that's right here.
go for it.
I'm fuck.
God damn it. What is
My
up with chill
God.
Our chill touch is broken. Hello?
The chill touches are not doing much. As the
Not
wolf
being nice
manages
to us.
to dodge. Anything else, Laufter?
That's all I got. I have a +7 to.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
oh,
I have
oh.
fucking.
I've rolled a 3 and a 4
Sorry.
and 2 every time I've used chill touch so far.
I have a +7 as well.
This one's gonna go to here.
Jesus.
Even
One of those was decent.
He will go ahead and take a bite against you, Soren. 6.
Ultra Instinct.
That's a
Dodge.
negative.
Strong hit. And this one will take a bite against you, Nayr.
No.
19.
Nope.
Pretty sure 19 hits.
Nope. I just jumped up to 50 armor class.
Oh, okay, yeah. That'll be 9 points of piercing damage. And necrotic.
Refuse.
What?
I
Strength
also
save?
use strength save.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Well, you
Fuck
just
you.
expect him to fucking fail? Yeah.
fuck
What
you.
now,
Okay.
bitch?
Nice.
Boom, boom.
Good success. I'll move up to there. Quinnterra.
I don't know what the fuck I want to do, honestly.
Kill Valen.
Oh my god.
Kill him. Murder
No,
him.
I'm not gonna do that. I should, but I'm not going to.
Kill the fucking asshole.
How far away is this?
Dude, if this dude keeps healing, we might really
All right,
need him.
Mage Hand. I'm going to Mage Hand this one.
Another venom?
No, I don't have another Venom. I'm Mage Handing straight on him.
Okay.
Just to push him away from them.
It's a control hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object. Open the door. You can, I'll say it works with your telepathy. I think that's part of it, isn't it?
Telekinetic I can use.
Can you use mage hand with it?
Technically. Yeah. Because it's 60 feet, technically.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean,
Strength save. That's cool. I don't know. 16.
It successes, technically.
As the hand kind of tries to push on it, but the wolf is determined. It's very hungry. Anything else, Quinnterra?
Technically, that was my action, wasn't it?
No, it's a bonus action.
Yeah. For the hand, because you had to cast the hand and send it. So.
The hand was
Well,
already
no.
out.
With telekinetic, it's already
It says
known,
as
and
a
it's within
bonus
30
action.
feet. As a bonus action, you can telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
And the hand
Alright,
was
I'll say
cast
it's a
last
bonus.
turn.
I'm just gonna cast Firebolt on it.
Alright, go for it.
He meant when he said it, he was talking about Valen.
That does hit. 6 points of fire damage.
And that's it.
Alright.
I'm trying to
Nayr.
stay the fuck away from fights right now.
you don't have the ability to cast Shatter, do you?
No, I don't. Not anymore.
Do you have
Yes.
any sorcery points?
Fucking wolf.
No, I burnt him on the last fight.
Damn. We should have casted Shatter on the shrines
What's the problem with the
to
wolf?
try to like destroy
Nayr?
the shrines.
Oh my god.
Nice.
There it is.
Wisdom save.
Hell yeah, dude.
13.
Nice.
That
Wow.
fails.
20
As
damage.
in front of you, Nair, you see the wolf wither away as it
Nice.
finally dies.
Freeze
I
up
step
us.
on its head,
Oh, as you
Curb
crush
stomp.
its skull in.
Curb stomp.
and then I
Yep.
spit on it,
Okay.
and then I look at this bitch.
You cannot see the big bitch.
He's
Quinnterra?
talking about Quinnterra.
Oh, yeah, you can see
This
Quinnterra.
bitch. Come on
7
now.
points of healing for
I am this
Quinnterra.
bitch, okay?
You are this bitch. You were right. I will not deny you of that title.
+7. Thank you.
This bitch just blew me.
Anything else,
away.
Nayr?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna go stand next to my friend Valen over here.
All right.
Oh, God.
I'm done.
Okay.
I should telepathically speak to him to fucking
Soren.
simultaneously slash.
I'll move up to here. Still can't see that motherfucker.
Yes, keep going that way.
Damn.
So you don't see Valen.
How's this wolf looking?
Pretty hurt.
I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. 22.
Fucker.
I'm sorry.
Strike save.
Well,
9 points. And then a strength save.
I'm resistant to necrotic, so 6 points.
Oh. 6 points. My bad.
Get your math right.
Strike save.
Please save, please.
As this
Of
wolf
course.
pulls you to the ground.
All right.
You are
Um,
prone.
That
Theoretically, you could stand up for 15 and you have 10 feet left.
Go
and
for
you could
it.
Get away. He's already used his reaction, so.
I will, and I'll come to here. And now I'm pissed
Alright.
off.
Can you see the big guy yet or no?
Ooh.
And I transform.
As you guys all feel this rush of divine energy as you see Soren sprout these 2 necrotic wings. And then how does this work?
Well,
Ooh,
I gain
pretty bird.
flight speed. This wolf must make a charisma saving throw or be frightened.
Oh, it's gonna be frightened.
I deal extra necrotic damage on each of my turns
Does it take the 10 necrotic damage too?
with an attack or spell. It's with an attack or spell, so probably not. He fails, so he's frightened.
What's that 10 damage on starting there? Use your action.
That's just me, like, having
Within 10 feet of
damage
you,
roll.
unless these.
It's your shame. Other creatures within 10 feet that you can see must succeed after their save or become frightened. He does not take the necrotic.
Yeah,
It's
I
when
would-
you hit.
Yeah, it's with an attack or spell.
But he is frightened of you, so he can't even
Okay.
attack you now.
So, I gained a flight speed, so
You did. Oh. This is getting into fucking mechanics.
yeah, that's what I had a question on. Do I get to use that flight speed?
What's your is your flight
Right
speed
away.
higher than your movement?
30. Same.
Hmm.
Think you do not.
Fair enough.
Did you check
Uh,
today's
let-
update?
I'm double
Today's update says
checking.
you can.
Break the game. Break the game.
I mean, it honestly matters, so
Kill
So-
Valen. Kill Valen.
The way it works is when you're switching between speeds, you minus the amount of distance you've already moved.
Mhm.
So if you had a speed of 60, you would have 30 left. But since you only have
Gotcha.
30, you don't have any for this turn.
yeah, so I did 10, 15, stood up. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Damn it. Any bonus actions? No.
Yep. Switch. Subtract
life.
from your other distance.
So that'll be it, unfortunately.
All right.
That,
As you guys all hear a as 15, 20, 25, 30. He comes running around the bend.
Oh dear, he's on the other side now.
He will. You see the one hand with the wand begins casting a spell. As you see it sends out. And you see this massive yellow cloud expands out.
Oof.
As... Oh, not there. No. Oh my god.
As it does nothing.
Yep, it's just a pretty cloud.
Good job, Harry. You can't even make a real cloud. They're supposed to be white, not yellow.
As it
Oh, what the
fills
Christ,
up the
bro.
area.
What is with this AoE bullshit?
And as it hits, you immediately notice this gas reeks. It immediately kind of burns your
cloud.
lungs.
Technically,
And
I'd still have a face covering. Does it matter?
I'll say you get advantage on the saving throw. when
Sweet.
your turn comes up.
Sweet.
Hey, I have a
And
mask
then-
on too.
And then he will shoot a bolt over at Nayr.
I have a mask of many faces.
Whoa.
Does that count?
Whoa.
That does not count, Seth.
How does he see me? Where the fuck is he?
To the right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he can see you.
11 points of fire damage.
No.
No.
Sorry, it's not an option.
There it is.
Yeah, this is why I'm saying we need to be less worried about killing Valen.
Dr. Valen, he could have been
Valen.
dead.
Needs to make a Constitution save. As he starts breathing in the gas. Luckily, it's not too high of a DC.
What's the DC?
Not
13.
4.
As
Oof.
Valen is now poisoned.
Oof. Big rip.
Ooh. And he spends his action coughing and reeling from the gas.
Oh.
He can still move, which he will. 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll go to there. But he's not doing too hot. He's poisoned. Oh, he's not poisoned. My bad. He just simply wastes his action. As Laufter, I also need you to make a con save.
Mm-hmm. Hmm?
As you also feel that gas begin to enter your lungs. As that takes your action, but you still have movement and bonus.
That's fine. I'm gonna move over to here. He's already used his reaction.
That's very true.
Alright. Go to here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. And no action. Nothing for a bonus action. That's sadly my turn.
Alright. The wolf also needs to make a con save. Wow.
Up.
Okay.
Wow.
He's frightened of Soren, but he's not frightened of you guys. He'll take a bite against Quinnterra.
Oh wow.
11.
Nope.
Alright. That'll end his turn. Quinnterra. Con save with advantage, because you're masked.
Alright, advantage con save. 20!
Nice.
Okay.
As you manage to keep the gas away from your mouth. What would you like to do?
How hurt is this wolf next to me?
He's looking bad.
Like real bad?
Yeah, he's pretty hurt.
Alright, I'm going to take my short sword and chop its head off.
Go for it.
Oh, I did that with advantage. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter.
You rolled a
Didn't
5
matter.
first, so it was a 10. Unfortunately, a
Jeez.
10 does not hit, as the wolf kind of... It's more of you miss the wolf rather than the
I
wolf
bet
dodging
I
you.
will use telekinetic and shove that motherfucker away from me.
Gotcha.
I should have done
He
that
said no.
first.
He
It's a
said
bonus
no.
action. I don't think it's a. Oh, it does have a saving throw.
Yeah. As you try
That's
to
right.
push him away, but the wolf really he really wants you.
Well,
He wants
I
your
tried both
body.
of those things. I can't do anything else, so I end my turn.
Okay. Nayr.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn.
All right.
Oh dear. Oh, he
Did I
saved.
save?
Oh yeah, con save.
Yeah, you're good.
You did. You barely managed to
Yeah, that
You
is
know.
the DC.
starve off the gas.
Fuck.
Oh god. Where?
Valen!
Oh my god.
Really, dude? Bigger fish.
Mm-hmm. This might not even be the final boss.
Yeah, why do you think I'm gonna hide behind him?
Oh, okay.
But before I do that, this guy right here.
Yeah, the wolf. Your
Please
arch
kill him.
nemesis.
Ding,
nemesis.
ding.
Told of the dead. 3
Thank
points
God.
necrotic damage. Very nice.
Is he
Wolf is
dead
still
yet?
standing. He is not.
Are you?
I'm sorry.
How?
Because we've only tried to do chill touch to him 6 times and missed every time. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright.
Soren.
First off, how tall is this tree?
Those trees? They're probably about 40 feet.
Okay. I will dash action.
Alrighty.
I'm moving to here with my feet, so 15.
Mhm.
I will fly up. 40 plus 15 is 55, right?
Yes.
So I fly straight up, 55
Okay.
total.
Yep.
40 feet up. And then 5 feet to fly over. So I'm kind of using the
Gotcha.
tree as cover while getting closer.
Okay. I'll say you're somewhere in the trees as you're kind of flying through.
What kind of
In the
cover do
tree.
you need?
Trees are talking, Velen. Do you hear that?
If you're in the trees, by 3/4 cover.
Okay.
If not full cover, depending on the angle.
Sweet. Alright, that's all I can do, sadly. But
Alright.
I need to get an angle on this freaking it. And
Mm-hmm.
His turn. As wounds continue to patch themselves up.
Fuck.
Be nice if somebody could hit with a chill hand.
I can't even see him.
I can't either. I don't know where he is.
He's next to the shrine to the right.
He's also next to the dead wolf.
I can't see that either.
Get closer. Sorry.
Lie, damn it.
Wait, the dynamic lighting is actually blocking my vision. It still kind of would, even at this height.
Can
even
clear
though
it
I'm-
out for you. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I still
Still
can't
hard to see him
but
through the mist, though.
yeah.
As you're not past the tree line, just merely these
Yeah,
middle
quite
trees.
yet.
And you can see the mist kind of just blankets the entire forest.
Yeah.
5-foot radius sphere. I think it's only 5 feet tall. That he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20,
Now I can see his ass.
25.
Con
Hey,
save?
As you can see his
Con save right now.
Start of his
Question
turn.
mark?
as he is going to take a nice swipe at you, Quinnterra.
Oof.
Don't worry, he won't hit you.
23.
I
That
lied.
hits. 17. I'm down.
Skirt, skirt.
As this large axe slams Quinnterra against the cliff face as she is down. And then he will send, I'll say, a bolt against Laufter.
Okay.
Oh,
you fucking
God.
serious?
Are you dead?
Thank God I resist fire.
So that'll be 20 points of fire damage against you, Laufter.
Okay.
As this massive bolt
Jesus.
slams into you. Yeah,
I will use my reaction to use Hellish Rebuke on him.
go for it.
Yes.
Yeah, that would have
Please.
been 40 normally.
Yeah.
That would've
Nice.
been a
17 points.
There it
Kill
is.
almost.
Take 17
17,
fire
yes.
damage right back at him.
Good shit,
And
buddy.
he had to make 2 different con saves. We'll say this is for the skin. Success. Gas. Okay. Alright. That'll end his turn. Valen's up.
Go,
Valen kind
Valen,
of
go.
sees Quinnterra going down. He's like, shit. Damn it. He is going to. You see, he kind of pulls out this little white vial and also downs that. As you see, Valen begins to walk really, really fast. We'll go 5, 10,
He's got a
15,
shit.
20. And then he will take 1 attack. That hits. Nope, that's the wrong thing. He'll take 2nd attack. And he'll take a 3rd attack.
22, 24.
Jesus, a potion
Thank
of
God.
haste.
23,
12.
27,
That's expensive.
39, 43 damage.
23. 27. 39. Yeah, 43 damage. As
Quick
you
math.
see, he just these 3 massive gashes into its back. At which point you see blood begins spilling out. As he needs to make a DC 21 save.
Twice.
Oh no, it's per hit.
Oof.
Fuck. Alright. Jesus. Well, he's ready for some con saves.
Is he dead yet?
No.
Bark. He loses the
Ooh,
bark. As you see, his skin reverts back to being flesh. And then
Heck yeah.
manages to keep the gas up. But
Okay.
and then Valen will take a step out. Oh no, he won't.
Yeah, that'd be
Ooh.
bad news bears. That'd be bad news bears.
He does not want to make that con save, but I guess you'll have to. Laufter. As
Bonus
he's
action.
looking bad.
He's looking bad.
Bad.
You deleted your fucking shit again.
I don't know how. Literally clicked over to my character sheet. Shit. Chill touch on him.
Go for it.
Come on.
Let's see
Actually,
if it hits.
fucking hit.
And it misses.
I think
With
it
the
hits
bark
with the bark
skin down,
The bark is off.
that hits.
Oh,
As the hand leeches on and starts absorbing the
Oh.
life force from it.
Finally.
5 points of
Oh my
necrotic damage.
God.
He cannot heal this round.
Good
no,
shit.
But he's still standing.
Keeps the gas. He is still standing, but he's looking really bad. As the 2 heads are kind of like panting. Hey, go on. Hey, wait, I'm not feeling too good. Keep it together.
I gotta do it.
Little humans. Anything else, Laufter?
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my greater healing potion. I'm gonna use it.
All right, that's 44 plus 4.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, we can do that as bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Potions bonus. We're using that house rule.
Shit. I would have done that a little while ago.
16.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Anything else?
That's everything I got.
All right. Wolf. Can't get closer to Soren,
Nah, I'm way up in the air.
but he can go
That's-
this way.
Yep, that's why I healed.
Yeah. Good.
He's
good
gonna
call.
go for you. 8.
Miss.
Miss.
Lucky man.
Doesn't he have to make a con save because of the
He
fucking
does.
gas?
Mhm.
Big brain.
True, true.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh.
That one, baby.
Well, he didn't even attack.
He
you,
couldn't even get to do that. You're
but
fucking welcome.
He'll still move to here.
Yeah.
That'll be his turn. Quinnterra. Death saving throw.
Yay!
Have you had to roll one in this game yet?
No.
No, I actually don't know how to do
This is
one.
the first
to be
down.
honest.
So underneath, so next to your hit points, you have like your hit dice, and then you'll see your successes and failures.
Mhm.
And if you click the death saves text, it'll roll a death saving throw.
What?
Don't.
So you know on your character sheet,
Yes.
you know where your hit points are.
Right next to long rest. Left
Yes.
side of long rest.
Yeah, left side of long rest. You'll see a little like success and failures with some circles.
6
Uh-huh.
little bubbles.
Click the death saves text at the bottom, and it'll roll a death saving throw.
19.
Oh.
No,
It had
no,
advantage.
Oh, that was it. With it.
Yep.
That was your
with
first
You
roll
had
anyway.
19 and 18. You're good.
And
Yeah.
now you
Wow.
get to nick a little green success bubble if you
Yeah,
click on
that's
it
what that
on
top
your character
one-
sheet.
You get all
Sweet.
3. You come back to life with 1 HP.
If you get all failures, well, you know how that goes.
He doesn't.
You
Not
died.
yet.
Yeah, he
Not
doesn't.
yet.
I was gonna say, don't nat 1 your death saving throw.
Yeah, you'll insta die.
Nope.
Two-
Plus, it just gives you 2 saves. 2.
2 failures.
So do you have to have 3 failures and then you're unconscious?
No, he's
No,
already
but
dead.
you get. 3
Sorry, not
failures,
3.
you're
Not 3
dead.
failures. 3 successes.
Then you
2
come back with 1
successes,
HP.
1 hit point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or a nat 20 will also get you to 1
You're
HP.
technically
automatically.
unconscious right now. So
Yep.
Okay, cool, awesome. I'm, can't do anything else, so
it's really a player right in D&D. So
do I have to roll more, or
Congratulations.
just the first one?
Congratulations,
This
your
first
first
one.
death
Turn.
saving throw.
you got to get 3 of them, and if you get a nat 20, you immediately come back up. If you get a nat 1, it counts as 2 failures.
Mhm.
All right, and you just roll once per turn, basically, is what
Yes.
you're saying, while we're in combat.
Mhm.
Yep, and that is your turn.
Boom.
It actually
Name.
continues out of combat if you have nobody who can heal or
Yeah.
is proficient with medical supplies.
Awesome. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
All right.
going down is not a fun time.
Well,
Yeah,
first
big
off,
man.
First off, I will.
Spare the dying. Ooh, healing word.
Nice. All right, Quinnterra, you got 6 hit points, so you're back up.
And
Yay.
I'm
You're
dumb over
prone.
there.
You're still knocked prone though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pull the dud.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Take that 1 damage. Or is it no
See.
damage?
Takes no damage.
Oh, I thought it was half.
It's a cantrip,
Mhm.
sadly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Anything else, Nayr?
Nope, I'm staying out of the smoke.
Technically, would I have taken a short rest right there?
Nope. That would have been less than 6
It was
seconds.
like 6
I was
seconds.
resting on the floor.
For 6 seconds.
Alright.
That would be the fastest power nap in history.
You don't know Quinnterra like that.
Boss baby status.
Yeah, no shit.
My turn.
Soren, you're up.
Prepare to die. Chaos Bolt.
Nice. That hits.
There it
11
is.
points. How much damage? Or what kind of damage?
8 and a 1. Thunder
He's
or
resistant to
acid.
thunder.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually Psychic Master
Okay.
and make it Psychic. Because I know he's
As
not
you
resistant
see-
to that.
One kind of starts clawing at its head. I have a really bad headache. Shut up. Can't save. Keeps the gas. Anything else, Soren?
Fuck's sake.
10, 11. I was hoping that would kill, but yeah.
Ye- On the edge of death.
Bonus action, I'm gonna... Nah, never mind. That's it.
Gotcha. Laufter did that, so chill touch is technically worn off.
Yeah, but he still doesn't heal.
Yeah, nope. His turn?
Yeah, that's the only reason
Oh,
I
boy.
didn't chill touch myself.
Okay.
Oh, it stays on until the start of my next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
So no legendary
Jeez.
actions or
Stop
bullshit like
you.
that.
cheating.
He will.
GM fucking cheating.
You see with one hand, he starts waving as you see this blast of thunder shoots out. As I need Quinnterra and Valen. Go ahead and make Constitution saves.
That's a death save. Doesn't count. And take off advantage.
Already did.
Nice. So you still take 7, which
Which down
you
to
back.
Oh
again.
wow, sorry. I was scrolled up. I didn't even realize it. My bad. Hell.
sadly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm -1. Never
Oh.
mind.
You just go
As-
to 0, but...
I know.
Back down. Yeah, it's
So, power
a tough
nap,
spot.
up, power nap.
And then he's gonna shoot a bolt at Nayr.
What? No.
I taunt him.
13.
Damn.
That misses. And he's gonna take some steps closer to you, my friend.
Valen, attack of opportunity.
And didn't leave his space. Valen does have to make a con save against the gas. Succeeds.
All right, you can finish him off now.
Oh, I feel bad.
Just kill him. We all know he's dead.
Valen will walk around. And now he has advantage. Aw. How do I want to do this?
Wow, so anticlimactic.
Oh, that's not how I expected this to go.
Knock him
Uh,
on my mace.
well,
You remind me
DM
when he had to
Ace,
fucking
I
say
would
that.
like for my character to jump up and slice his throat.
And
All right.
die. I want him to
As
die. He
you
has a
see
heart attack and
Valen
die.
kind of claws up the various wounds and kind of grabs his blade and slices the throat of one of the heads and then stabs it into the other as they fall to the ground. And for the sake of clarity, I think you guys will kill off this wolf.
Yeah, just
Oh.
here, Chaos Bolt. And Nayr,
Yep,
It's in.
that would kill it.
boom.
That would
Oh,
actually kill it.
Yeah, me and Nayr would have killed him. So
I probably would have killed him. I was next turn with a nat 20.
yeah, that was all you, baby.
That is the end of combat.
I fly down.
All right, I
will-
loot this
to
freaking
here.
ogre.
All right.
I will spare the dying on Quinnterra.
Gotcha.
Stabilizes.
Is this the extent of the forest? Or is the mist still going?
The mist is still going.
Ooh. Well,
But-
that was rough, gentlemen.
You do
What
see the
what do I
shrines.
find on this ogre?
You do see the shrines are still pulsing out with that energy.
Hmm.
On the ogre, you find a number of things.
Yeah.
You find off of him his weird crude axe if you want it. Nothing special about it.
I throw that on the ground.
Battle axe.
You see the weird stick that he was wielding has this little skull on it, and you can see it's emanating some kind of magic.
I take it.
And you also find a greater healing potion.
I throw it at Quinnterra. I'll take it and give it to Quinnterra.
Okay.
Um,
As Quinnterra, you gain 15 points of healing.
to Nayr, do you have the identify spell?
No.
Would you like me to identify what that thing is that you just picked up?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and cast it for him.
All right.
Boop.
As you kind of spend a spell slot,
Yep.
sit with it for a minute, kind of, let the magic do its work, see what this is. You identify this to be an item called the Wand of Kelcrieth.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It requires attunement,
Mm-hmm.
but while holding this wand, the caster will gain a +1 to all spell attack rolls.
Oh.
And this wand also possesses 5 charges. While holding it, the caster can cast Hold Monster by expending one of its charges.
Damn.
These 2 charges do not replenish, however, as it is in
Ever?
your guys' journals. Nope. A permanent 5 charges.
Wow.
Damn.
And it is under magical items, so you guys can look at it if you so choose.
Alright. Let me read it. Do.
Jesus,
Alright,
just
I,
that +1's awesome.
I relay that to Nayr.
It's a wand of what?
Wand of
Kelcrieth.
Kelcrieth.
If you look at the second tab, it's the very bottom one. You can look at it yourself.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
the journal.
under-
Wait, second. What?
Second
hell are you
tab.
talking-
It's in the journal.
On roll 20, second tab.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Under magical
Neat.
items. Yeah.
But yeah, I'd tell him every bit of that information.
Sweet. Valen kind of, you see the potions eventually wear off. He's not so jittery anymore. You actually see he looks really tired. Well,
Quinnterra, kill him.
that was
I'll
fun.
pass.
Shall we destroy these shrines? I believe they are possibly controlling the mist.
I think that's an excellent idea.
I
Yeah.
will try to quarterstaff.
I'm
Go
going
for
to
it.
stand up.
Can I have advantage?
Yeah, it's just an object, so.
I'll do it two-handed even.
You just swing and a miss.
Damn it.
I'll be right next to him doing the same thing.
I'll back up and like chaos bolt it because fuck it.
After you manage to take a good chunk out of it, as Soren, you send a bolt and you see the little wooden shrine goes flying into wooden shrapnel.
Yeah, I do
As it is
force
destroyed.
damage. On that
Yeah,
one.
it is gone.
Miss still a
As you
thing?
see that, you see the red energy dissipates. As far as the mist, you see Valen goes ahead and takes a swing at this statue. As he cuts through the wood, and you see the shrine goes flying to pieces, kind of leaking blood out of the wood. At which point, you see that red aura kind of dissipates. And a few seconds pass. As eventually, you see the fog begins to slowly dissipate.
Alright, and with that,
Hey,
I chaos
you-
bolt Valen.
Actually,
Yes.
as you send it out, you see it slams into the wall as it misses. As you see, he kind of turns around. Oh, that's not very nice.
I fired it right as you destroyed the shrine. Didn't mean to.
Nayr to you, actually.
Yes.
oh,
All right.
Darn.
Nayr, you get your turn. He'll make a wisdom save. 16.
That's baloney.
And as Quinnterra, you start casting bolts.
Oh god.
It's been fun, lads. As he will start running. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Opportunity?
25, 30.
Wait.
He
Can
takes
I
the
use the
advantage.
wand?
you're not attuned to it.
Oop, not advantage.
Hey, he didn't.
Okay. You can chill touch it if you want. 5 points of necrotic. he's a running. So that was opportunity. He technically get all the way to here.
Opportunity. I was right next to Soren.
That is true.
You ran between us.
Use the spell as an attack of opportunity.
It's
You
a
can use
cantrip.
Cantrip you can, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I always thought attacks of opportunity had to be melee, unless you had it saved.
No
Well, you
leveled
can use
spells
cantrips.
unless you have the Warcaster feat.
Although technically he's yeah, we'll just go with it.
Hmm.
As you send a bolt and you see it hits, as you then see he passes around the corner.
Well, I will get one off before he finishes. And it misses.
A miss. As
Chase.
Valen runs out.
Chase? Where'd Valen go? Chase?
You really want to chase him?
If the mist is gone, we would be able to see further, right?
You could. Yeah.
Yeah, how about we get rid of the freaking smoke?
Soren still has his wings too.
Yeah.
It's only been
I would chase after him
like,
with flight and like
12
just
seconds.
chaos bolt at 120 feet.
That would might do it.
Oof,
That one might do it.
16.
For psychic damage.
Ace is probably face palming
And I
so
think
hard
this
right
is a
now.
good place to end tonight's session.
No, we're not ending it until I know the fucking fate of Valen.
Oh my god.
Oh god. I feel bad, but I want a sword in the party. Like I can't even use it, but
I was gonna say, I think I'm the only one that can. Already have a badass sword.
I
he
can
was
use
near
swords.
death.
Oh, you can? All right.
It
Yeah.
was-
Did we
Well,
hit
actually,
him or
his
not?
sword, his sword's not badass. It's just a silver +1.
Yeah, but
Remember, I asked about that. The fire and everything, that was all on him.
Yeah, I know. It was his blood hunter stuff.
Yeah.
But still, a +1 sword is pretty beefy.
Yeah. If we had a fighter.
At the very
Do we
least, we
level
can
up?
sell it. Like,
Yeah.
God, you guys are crackheads.
Do we level up?
we're evil.
You did not level up.
Damn it!
But we're not murder.
All that
hunters.
fighting?
You
Don't
leveled up
level
3
up.
sessions ago, believe it or not.
That was like 6
Yeah,
months
but that
ago.
was like an eternity ago.
That was like a long time ago, honestly.
No.
We get
It was a
experience. It's
month.
called rusted experience, so we got
Bribe
at least
him.
Oh,
Bribe
300
him.
times.
We
we,
call
get, we
them
get what's called
milestones,
passive
we-
experience, like in our free time between streams.
Yeah. If we just don't play for 5 years, we'll be level 20. It makes sense.
See you guys in 5 years.
Yep, well, pick up.
We'll pick back up then.
Rough life.
Oh.
Oh lordy. So nothing to do then.
Crap.
I do want to
Theoretically, we're
pick back
playing
up
next
with Valen.
Friday, so.
Yeah,
I
we
do
are.
want to pick back up with Valen when we get back because I want to know his fate. You mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Killed the Etin and destroyed the shrines, then turned on Valen. Soren should kill him. Ace is jerk and ended session.
I mean, by D.
All right, well, I'm gonna end stream, boys, so I'll be back in just a sec.
By D&D rules, that should have been like another round of initiative. But I don't blame Ace for doing what he did.
Listen, you
Especially
can't
some
just
good
disengage.
cliffhanger.
You
Yeah.
can't just disengage without being initiative.
And move like 90 feet.
Listen,
if
he's
he has
not that strong.
rogue, if he's rogue where he has disengage, he can use his action, bonus action, and his movement for movement. So he can move 90 feet easily.
If he's a rogue.
Yeah, which he's already used disengage, so we know he has at least one level in rogue.
You can use disengage as an ordinary action.
No.
It's
Yeah, but didn't he
An
use it?
action,
I thought he
yeah.
used it as a bonus action.
not that I was aware of.
Hmm.
Because he was like standing right beside me. I remember when that happened.
Oh, I thought he used it.
I guess we'll find out next week.
Oh, maybe he disengaged and used a potion or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Bonus action.
Yep. He
I
did
guess
disengage.
we'll figure out next week.
Oh,
Next
now we
week
know who the final boss is
D&D.
of this campaign
Valen.
because he
Really?
let him escape.
Yeah, it's Valen.
I
Big
played enough
bad.
video games to know the truth. An NPC that's not killable until you want to be killed equals final boss.
But
Yeah,
that
it's
was
got- He's
that
got
was
plot
a
armor.
huge amount of experience, though.
Yeah, no, you guys killed a lot of shit.
All right, so we're level 6, right?
Jesus
Oh, yeah.
Christ,
Yeah.
that was insanity.